Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of A Foxtail. Thank you for joining in tonight. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a return viewer, thank you for coming back and joining us on this wild adventure. Oh, hey Billy, would you mind turning that off for me, please, sir? Bottom right-hand corner. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. It took me a second to figure out where the camera was because we moved it further back now. I actually had to look through all these microphones. I was like, oh, there I am. So, anyways, good evening.
Truman showed you something.
Tonight we have a special announcement. We officially reached 100 followers here on Twitch. Super excited. Woo! Super excited, and because of that, we've decided to do a giveaway. So, as most of you know, we have a little candle company called Midnight Stray Candle Co., which there's going to be a little ad that's going to pop below me here shortly. And everything good?
Everything's good. There's a box on Billy's face for some reason, though I'm going to fix it.
Okay. So, we are going to do a giveaway tonight. So if you have not seen in the chat, if you enter Foxy Hollow, all one word, FOXYHOLLOW, then you will enter yourself a chance to win one of our very own Midnight Stray Midnight Stray fantasy inspired candles. 8-ounce one of your choice, in fact. So go ahead, jump into the chat, add that in, and thank you all so very much for helping us get here. We reached 100 followers a little faster than we anticipated, to be honest with you. So, and if you guys are enjoying the content and you'd like to see more of our content, please go check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Blue Cottage D&D. We're about to start. We just got some new costumes, so we're about to start firing up some TikTok and reels again, doing some D&D inspired skits and comedy stuff and homebrew stuff, and I'm really anxious tonight for some reason.
There's a battle afoot.
Apologies, guys. Go check that out on TikTok and Instagram. And also, like I said, go check us out on Midnight Stray Candle Co. MidnightStrayCandleCo.com or at Midnight Stray Candle Co. on Instagram, where we make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. We just launched a limited edition candle today, actually, and I think we're almost out of them. So if you want to try those, please go check that out. It's called the Flora and Fauna candle. We're like on 2 left, as Vanessa said. So if you'd like to try that, once they're gone for good. You can check that out at MidnightStrayCandleCo.com. And dice drops, we don't have an announcement just yet on our next dice drop, but if you want to get ahead and see the dice before they're released, as well as get updates on when those dice are going to be dropped, go follow Midnight Stray Candle Co. on Instagram. Big thanks to Ken Wald at Ken the Artist on Instagram. Ken, if you're watching, thank you so very much for all of your help as we've started this stream off. Ken did all of the artwork for our characters on our Winter Wilds and De La Mar stream, and she did the cover art for this stream as well, the intro and outro art. So Ken does an amazing job. She's a fantastic artist. Please go support her work at KenTheArtist.com or at KenTheArtist on Instagram. I think one more announcement, and that is that next week we have, turn that down a bit. There it is. Next week, we will be returning with Winter Wilds on Monday nights at 7:30 Central Time. And this Foxtail will reach its conclusion on next Tuesday at 7:30, this portion of the campaign. But thanks to everyone's very positive reaction to this little short series that we've done, we've had a lot of views, we've had a lot of requests to keep going, so we're going to keep going. I just have to take time to write it because it's all homebrew. All the classes are homebrew, I think, except for Tim's. So I'm going to have to take some time to write that, but give us a follow on Instagram and we'll announce when the next portion of this campaign will be dropping, probably in February or March, if I had to guess. So go give us a follow on Instagram if you want to get updates on that. And I think that's the last announcement. I'm pretty sure. So, with that, let me change our music back to something a little more dramatic. As, this one.
Game faces everybody.
And then I'm going to do a quick recap.
Jumping right into combat.
Indeed. So, last we left off, you all had made your way to Foggy Hollow. A little bitty backwater town kind of on the edge of the Umbermire, deep in the swamps on the eastern coast of Orin. You were brought in by Jerry the ferryman, a little possum that brought you into town, And upon your arrival, there was a bit of a ruckus. There was a lot of chaos afoot, and you found out that the town astral had been stolen, and the 2 town guards that were to be watching it had gone missing. You did a little sleuthing. First, you stole some beignets from a rather plump bobcat guard. You met the town astronomer Brevi, the little opossum, actually Jerry's nephew, and got word from Brevi that essentially he has some maps. He knows where some astrals are located for your current quest, but he's only going to give them to you if you help his town find their astral. And he'll give them to you free of charge. And you guys would know, maps for astral maps are incredibly expensive. So,
good job, Pat.
You agreed. And with a little bit of sleuthing, you found that there were a lot of spider webs at the scene of the crime. A lot of them leading away to this little shack on the northern side of the town, kind of on the edge of the swamp where there's several boats kind of lying about on the docks and the piers. And you entered in, you found a muskrat dead on the back dock. Entered into the residence to find the two guards who'd gone missing, bound up in webs, and you fought with a few giant spiders and destroyed this house. Like, destroyed it. Absolutely.
But I'm not dead yet.
It was pretty rough. It's pretty rough. But you were able to defeat the spiders, and you learned that the queen has the astral. As you were cleaning things up, as you were questioning after awakening the guards and questioning the muskrat came back to life because he was not dead at all. He was just paralyzed. And he was quickly into questioning as to what happened to his house. But thanks to a very, very quick thinking by Timothy McPugh, you knocked him unconscious and fled the scene. So, with that, you continued your way deeper.
That's exactly what he was doing.
You continued your way deeper into the Umbermire, heading north, making your way to where the spiders crawl, to their den. You followed the boardwalk and the Everlights to the northern shores of the Umbermire, not far from the exit of the marsh, and found these old abandoned ruins left behind by ancient beings from long ago. And inside them were hundreds of spider webs. Just on every tree, all throughout the canopy, on every block of stone. So you decided to set a trap.
A spider trap.
You dug a punji pit, while Wiley made his way into the canopy up above, and Timothy dug himself a hole to hide in, covered it up with a natural 20, no less. And then you decided to reach out to the queen using message. However, since you reached out to her and you said, we have intruders, spiders can't cast spells, so immediately she knew someone's talking to her. And she responded, who are you? And that's where we're going to pick up tonight's session. So, as you you hear this back, what do you do at this point back?
I point to Sylvie and say, they're on to us.
Oh no. What do we do?
Should I egg her on?
We really need to draw her out, so maybe? I don't feel safe going in there. Where'd Wiley go?
I think he's in the trees.
I am the shadows.
I'm gonna look around for Wiley.
I point to the closest shadow and say, are you there?
As you kind of point towards the random shadow and you shout this out, you hear his voice from another direction entirely as you whisper this, as it comes from above your head. Wiley, what do you say?
Back, what are you doing?
I think I'm about to fight a queen. Or maybe marry her. I don't know yet.
I thought you set a trap.
I did.
Not a marriage trap.
Well, what's the difference?
You got a point.
And then I point to the hole in the ground. Hey, what you doing down there, Stinky? Waiting. Okay.
Are we ready?
Keep waiting.
All right, so moment passes, and the limbs and the trees around you begin to start shaking. The webs kind of start to... And you watch as dozens and dozens of eyes and legs begin to pour out of the webs.
That's not that many spiders, is.
Yeah.
Lots of eyes and lots of legs. Okay, good.
That was my intent. I got it right. These two began to panic.
Yeah. I was trying to calculate how many.
Yeah.
You
At least
see,
10 spiders.
you watch as these eyes kind of glowing red and the legs begin to crawl forward, just kind of skittering along the webs. Some of them kind of come down out of the trees and begin to make their way out of the front of the old ruins here.
I point back into the cave and I say, I have come to become your king.
How many steps you got?
Oh no. He took a pause.
Took a pause.
Had to take a sip.
Worked. I hope deception. Oh, these are the wrong dice. 13.
13. Okay. As you say this, a response returns. So, I take that as to mean you've come to die. And with that, you watch as 4 of these large spiders kind of crawl out towards the gates of this fortress and begin to crawl in your direction, while 2 others, one on the left and one on the right, come down the webs, heading in through the trees in your direction. I believe all 3 of you were hidden, correct?
Yes.
You were the only one just standing out in the open. What are you going to do as they're approaching in your direction?
You said a couple of them are coming from the...
So there's 4 that have climbed out of the trees and they're heading straight towards you very quickly. You just hear they're just kind of...
Towards the trap.
Yeah, towards the trap, heading towards you. The other ones are kind of coming out of the trees. Just they're a little bit of distance. It looks like they're trying to get around behind you and come down.
Okay. I'll cast Silent Image to hide me in 3 directions from the 2 behind me, and put like a false image of me in front of me for those 4 that are coming.
Okay.
And then I'll dig straight down.
I'm starting to realize why characters in regular 5e don't have burrow speeds. Because it's kind of broken the more I think about it.
I don't like this.
You quickly like throw up a silent image around the block just to kind of make it look like the general area, like nothing has changed. And then you burrow down in just about the point where they get on top of you. One of them kind of lurches up and it lurches forward at your illusory self, straight through. And the other 3 just kind of jump forward as well. See if they survive.
Wait. Oh, fuck.
What is it?
Oh, man. Can I do Enhanced Illusion instead? I'm sorry. I forgot I could do that at level 3 now.
To do it as...
Create any illusions you create that fit within a 5-foot cube feel real to the touch but cannot cause damage. Investigation or perception checks made.
I'll allow it.
Yes.
I'll allow it. So,
Thank you.
as they kind of lurch forward, the illusory image... However, this is a skill you know you have. They do not know you have it.
Oh, no.
So,
Shit.
the 3 of you, as you guys are watching on, you see as Bag just gets leaped on by these spiders. He goes tumbling backwards into the punji pit with 3 of the spiders as well. Or actually, let's see if it's going to be all 4.
Come on.
One of them rolled a 16, so he
Shit.
succeeds. One rolls a 6, so he fails.
I hope he lived a fulfilled life.
Died as he
It's
lived.
a failure. So we have 2 spiders that. So the first 2 go lurching forward. One of them kind of grabs the illusory self of Bag, like grabs his arms and bites down. The other one kind of grabs the thigh and they go tumbling forward into the punji pit. You watch as the sticks and brambles on top of it just kind of collapse inward. These spiders are huge. They're very heavy. As they go falling down, they are going to take... I don't remember what punji pit damage is, actually. Let me look that up. You guys used a trap against me.
Mwahaha.
Trap.
Of at least 12 spikes.
At least 12.
At least 12.
Very
Sharpened.
well made.
Well made.
Signed. They know exactly who did this.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, her initials are
Yeah, they're literally in there.
Hits. Here we go. Spike pits. All right, they're gonna. I need you to roll 2d10 for me. They're gonna take
Anybody
2d10
wanna
piercing
leave a
damage.
P-
And I believe that you also coated the bottom with oil, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Tar, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is that weird substance?
So-
Ooh, I was holding a torch. May I borrow a D10? Or I'll just roll twice.
Sure.
That's okay.
And I can't remember, did we roll initiative or anything?
not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
This is gonna be
Because-
because you guys are all hidden. You're gonna get a surprise round, which is kind of the important key to know here. Somebody got a pencil? Yeah.
Get
Here you
some-
go.
Hang on.
Ah, thank you. Oh.
Oh.
So,
3 and a 6.
apologies, kids. We had to move some things around on the table when I missed things. How much?
The first was a 3, the second was a 6.
So 9 points of piercing damage. All right. Let me get all this written down.
And when we set up, Tim, you had a torch, didn't you? Where was the torch?
Yeah, but I'm underground. I don't
Right,
think it's gonna.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you still had it. And I knew you had it. Yeah.
All right. So as all this begins to unfold, the two spiders go collapsing down into the pit on top of the illusory bag. However, you guys just think bag just got ate and fell into his ultra. He was supposed. The last thing he said was he's going to jump over the pit and run, and he didn't do that.
But do I even see anything being that I'm buried? I'm just waiting
make a
for-
perception check. Yeah, you see.
I'm just waiting for the noise because
Yeah.
the plan was to come out of the burrow, since I would be behind them the way
Yeah.
we set it up, and to take like my glaive and just boom, and knock
Yeah.
whatever's left
You would be able to
into
hear
the.
it at this point, so you didn't see
Okay.
bag disappear, but you can hear all this happening.
Yes, that would be my next move. So I
All right,
didn't
so
know
go ahead and make an attack with advantage. Wiley, what are you doing?
What do I see?
So currently, as you're up in the canopy, you're looking straight down on top of all this happening. You're about 15 feet up, and you can see, you watch his bags, as he hits the pit on the bottom, he disappears.
Would I see the hole in the ground from where
From
he?
your vantage point, he
Yes.
did not block the upper side, so yes, you would be able to see the hole in the ground. Actually, you would have seen him. That's a good point. You
Yeah,
would have seen him.
I'm-
The only one who thinks he's dead
Is y'all?
Sylvie.
Yeah.
And she said, "Hope he was alright. Hope he was happy with his life." So he's gone now. So you can see all this happening down below. With that, so what are you going to do?
So,
I will note too that in the tree next to you, it hasn't noticed you yet, but there is one crawling into the canopy
Okay,
in your
so
direction. Like it looks like it's trying to get around behind where Bag was.
I see 2 in the pit. 1 is still outside and 1 is in the trees, or
2 in the trees, 1 in the tree with you, and 1 across the way.
okay. So the 2 that were on the ground are in the pit, or is there another one?
There's 2 more on the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got 2 in the pit,
Yep.
2 on the ground, 2 in the trees.
6.
How far away from the pit is the one in the tree? Say if I were to push it out of the tree.
No, it's a little further away from you. It's actually closer towards the tree trunk.
Should
It's
have
getting
dug
ready to
another
climb down.
pit.
Okay. I'm going to attack the one closest to me
The one closest to you?
in the
Alright.
treetop.
Make an attack with advantage. And I believe through your ability,
Yes, I get 2 actions.
yeah, you get 2 actions.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yes!
Don't forget your.
Alright,
Oh,
roll
quick
damage,
card.
double dice.
I forget about the double dice every time, too. That's awesome.
Target is fatigued.
Alright, so it suffers a point of exhaustion.
All right, and
You hit it so hard you knocked the wind out of it.
Nice.
Said I didn't see that coming. So that is 2d8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of bludgeoning damage for the first attack.
Alright. You doubled those dice, right?
Oh, was I supposed to roll? Okay, I was
You're
supposed
rolling
to roll.
twice. You're rolling both twice.
Crit.
I'm confused because this
What
is. I got a D8 for an attack.
And then you got a D4 for your specialist weapon.
So you rolled 2d8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
So,
thought that was
yeah.
a D4 over there. Yeah, so it's
Okay.
2D4 and 2D8.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. 6 extra points of damage on top of that.
So there is this loud, like, you hear overhead as the tree, like the limbs just kind of, and everything kind of shifts a little bit overhead. As Wiley darts through the branches, the spider gets caught completely unawares. It spins around just in time to get its head crushed in and the spider goes crumbling down out of the canopy, kind of hits the ground and flops a little bit. The other two spiders that are up top spin around in its direction. They are very confused. Sylvie, what were you gonna do?
How far away?
Oh, you
am
get
I?
another. Oh, sorry, you get another action. What do you want to do?
I want to hide again
Okay, make stealth. Yeah, go and make stealth check.
with advantage.
Smart.
Ooh.
Alright, okay. That is a... $12 plus 4, 16.
16.
16.
All right, yeah, so you're pretty well hidden as you shift into another part of the canopy and kind of hide in the shadows. There's this quick, like, in the branches, and then a dead spider just drops out of the sky. Sylvie?
How far away am I?
Roughly 15 feet, kind of hidden behind the trunk of the tree nearby.
Okay. Is there a spider within 30 feet of me?
Oh, yeah, easily.
Okay. I will start simple and do Thorn Whip.
Okay. Make an
So-
attack.
Alright. Same thing, hidden.
Mm-hmm.
14?
14
That
just hits.
Nice.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yikes. 4 points of damage on that one.
All right, so you reach out to one of the ones that's still standing up top.
And then, if the attack hits, the creature is, if it's large or smaller, I pull it 10 feet closer
10 feet
to
closer
me.
to, so these spiders don't have a clue what the hell just did there. So as all this is going on, Tim, you hear all this happening. You hear a loud like this kind of. You hear this splatter,
Something went in the pit.
and then you hear this thud, and then you hear as one gets drug across the ground, leaving one left on the ground for you to strike as you burst up out. Go and make your attack with advantage.
That was a 21.
21 definitely hits. Roll damage.
Do we get bonus action or just singular action?
Just single action.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 2
Yeah, it was great.
plus 2 is 4 points of damage. What the?
Nice.
Wow.
Hey, still not terrible. As you kind of reach up out of the huge. As all this happens.
Because my intent was to stand up and knock him into the pit, so I don't know how that works.
Oh, so you want to make a shove?
Yeah.
So 21 was your shove attack. So
Yeah.
it's a strength base, right? All right. So yeah, you made a shove.
Well,
right?
no, that was. I rolled a 17, so I would need to go and add strength.
Yeah, strength. So it should be 20. Right.
Plus 2.
Okay, so 19. So as a contestant, 19. Not with a 10. So you shove it, roll 2d10 as it goes plunging down into the pit as well. That's making good use of this trap.
That's 9 and 4, that'd be 13.
That's better than what you did.
Yeah.
Did a second ago. All right. So with that, there's one spider that finally climbs down out of the rest of the trees, and it kind of looking around for all of its comrades, and they're all fucking gone. I didn't want to roll initiative for me.
Oh, nicely done, everybody.
Worked like a charm.
Oh,
I'm on fire.
Yeah, you are.
There we are. Oh, and for those of you watching, don't forget to enter our giveaway
giveaway.
by entering Foxy Hollow, all one word, in the chat. For your
It doesn't
chance to win
work
a
twice.
fantasy-inspired scented candle. Yeah, it does not work twice.
Cheater, cheaters.
All right. Let's see.
Get one.
All right, let me set this up, and then we still have 4 alive, or 5. One just barely kicking. I'll use a couple of dice for this. All right.
Need some D60s.
So we're gonna use the D6 for the guys in the pit. This one is up in the trees. Trees coming down out of this tree.
I'm just gonna do one for the spider, and just let me know when I need to add one.
All right, so Bag, you are currently here, and you are 10 feet under the ground.
Perfect.
Wiley, you're way up here in the trees. Actually, you're not quite that high up. About like this. Tim, you just jumped out right here. Let's see, so this one's in the pits. There's another one still up top, right? No, this
Yeah,
was
there's
pulled
one.
closer, that's what it was. It was pulled closer to Sylvie. Alright. So 25 to 20, anybody?
24, natural 20.
Ooh. Alright.
No.
Dang, that's 2 nat 20s tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so 20 to 15.
I got an 18.
Alright, so Wiley, followed by Sylvie.
For once.
Another 20 to 15. Alright, so it's gonna be followed by the giant Spidus. 16. Oh no!
Oh man.
15 to 10.
9.
9. That's not 15 to 10.
No, it's
Whatever.
still higher than me. 8.
Hey, alright, so giant Spidus followed by Tim and then Bag. Alright, Wiley, top of the round, what you got?
I see the spider by Sylvie, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Thank you, dear. Appreciate you.
Yeah, come.
I am going to jump down from the treetop and try to attack it as I'm falling.
Okay.
Nice.
Assassin's
A
Creed
little
style.
flare, yeah.
Is it turned on?
Yep. Unless I didn't plug in the right thing. I might not have plugged in the right
it's not pulling up.
Okay.
Sorry, Wiley, go ahead.
Let me do
Kidding.
Go ahead.
Alright, so I'll just make a attack with
So
the
you're
bunch.
jumping down?
Yeah, I'm jumping
Yeah,
down on
alright.
top of it and attacking.
Alright, make an attack roll as you climb down out of the tree.
Would it be with advantage? Does it
It
see
is with advantage. It has no idea that you're up there.
Wasted. Ooh. That's not great.
Good luck running out, Wiley.
Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, so that's gonna be 8 plus 5.
13 just misses.
Oh.
Barely misses.
Okay,
So
I missed.
you come climbing out of the tree, you take your staff and you go to swing it down. Just as you do, one of those eyes just kind of turns in your direction and the creature just kind of skitters backwards and it slams into the ground. However, you and Sylvie now have it surrounded.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Anything else?
Plug that on.
That'll be it.
I may have to come back in a second.
Okay.
It's plugged in,
Let's see if that.
but it's not pulling up. Like the screen's not turning off.
See if I can get nope, it's not the one. That's
Yeah,
all right.
it's fine. I'll get it
We're
in a
gonna
minute.
later. All right, Sylvie, what you got?
Okay. Bonus action. I will cast Shillelagh on my
Alright.
staff, and then I will try and flank that one that he's right beside,
Okay,
if I'm not already doing so, and then I will attack it.
make an attack roll.
It's my action.
With advantage.
With advantage. Natural 20!
Oh yeah.
What the hell?
Wow.
Like seriously?
3 already.
Thank you. This is
He's
a
going for a bigger
bludgeoning.
fire point.
Yep.
Normal damage. The target is clumsy for 1 minute and must succeed on a reflex save or drop one item it holds at random.
Let me see what I wrote down for clumsy. I'm gonna make that
You can also do
version.
double damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll double damage.
It's one or the other.
Speed is reduced by half.
Okay, so I'll do normal damage and then 5 points.
5 points. Let's see. This is
Oh
what
wait,
we
no.
did earlier, right?
Plus. Yeah, plus 2. So just kidding. 7 points.
7 points. Nice. So as you strike against it, it kind of like stumbles backwards. Its speed is reduced in half, and its attack rolls are made with disadvantage for the next turn. That's what the clumsy does.
That's my turn.
All right. its turn, and now it is going to strike back
No,
at
don't
you.
do it.
But with
Don't do it.
disadvantage. So it would have been 20.
Yeah.
But it is instead 6.
Yeah.
So it misses.
It misses.
As it
Get
kind of
outta
lurches forward, but it's still wobbling from trying to dodge wildly, and then you just cracking it in the head. It's just kind of stumbling a little bit as it lurches forward and misses. The one. Damn, all those are in the pit. Climbing speed. So they're going to start climbing out of the pit, kind of surrounding up here. Well, now I'm just going to put you off the board because you are technically buried. So one of them is going to shift over around here behind Wiley. One is going to shift towards Timothy. So 2 of them on Timothy. This one is going to, it's going to shift towards Timothy too because he's the closest one over here. So one of them is going to try and web you, Mr. McPew.
The one that came out of the tree would have also seen me go into the ground?
No, it was too far to the
Okay.
right hand side. It would have missed you because you specifically said you were trying to block them
Yeah.
from being able to see.
Yeah, that's right.
He was just literally above you.
Perfect.
So let's see. All right, so it's going to try and web you, Mr. McPew. That's going to be 14 to hit.
16 is my AC.
All right, so it misses. So the webbing kind of fires forward towards you, and you take that glaive and you quickly just swipe it out of the air. The other 2 are going to make attacks against you. One of them is a 21, and the other one is a 12. So one of them is going to hit. One of them is going to miss. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
There we go. I didn't know what that was about, but it should be working now.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
Still not working.
Aww. That's a punk.
I don't know why. Still not pulling up though. I'll have to figure that out.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, there you go. Now it's working. There we go. Now we can see it. All right, excellent.
That'd be 17.
17 succeeds. So, you're going to take... Roll tomatoes. Take 7 points of piercing damage. And 10 points of poison damage reduced to 5 because you succeeded.
Nice.
So,
That is.
and that... Oh no, there's one on Wiley too. He has you flanked. He does look like. No, wait, no, he doesn't, because the pit's behind you. He can't flank you.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be 18 to hit.
Hits.
You should make a Constitution saving throw for me.
All right. Natural 20.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, son.
Serious?
Yep. Metal
Nice.
dice.
Fails.
Really doing it.
Fails. Fails. Just kidding.
Fails.
3 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 11 points of poison reduced to 5.
Okay.
So 8 points damage total.
8
All right, that's going to end their turn. Tim, you're up.
Hard.
Oh, jeez. All right. That's 3 on me, and they haven't really been hit, have they? Well,
Oh yeah, they're all damaged except for the one that
The
just
one
came
that
out of the
just
tree.
came
Not
out,
so much,
okay.
yeah. He's okay, but the rest of them are pretty banged up.
I mean, I'm going to probably take out 1 because I don't have my. I've got my glaive, so I don't get my 2 attacks, and I can't switch to it. If I drop my glaive, because that would still only give me.
Yeah, if you drop your glaive,
You
switch.
can-
And I can do my
Yeah.
2 axes, and I could attack 2 different ones.
No, you can
So I
only
have to do
attack
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, technically speaking, wait, no, you already have to draw. Never mind. Yeah, no, you can't do that. You can only draw or stoke 1 at a time, unless you action surge.
Yeah. Or I could just action surge with my. If I do the action surge, will I be able to? How many attacks will I actually get with my hand axes if I do the action
If
surge?
you action surge, you can attack and then bonus action attack again.
And I'll be able to get 2 different creatures.
Yep.
Okay, then
Because
let's
took,
do that.
You took 2-hand weapon fighting, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, you get 2
So I'll
attacks.
do my action surge.
All right. So you're gonna action surge and draw both hand axes, and go ahead and make your attacks. Which one are you striking first?
Let's do the green one first.
All right, go for it.
Oh no.
Misses. That's
Yeah,
tough.
definitely miss.
Wiley, give him some of your luck.
Yeah, where's jail?
You better ask Sylvia for guidance.
That's a 13 plus 4, 17.
That'll hit.
Takes my
Roll
action.
damage.
You crazy.
6 plus
Come on.
2, 4.
That's good.
That's-
That's good.
That's
That takes him down, actually, being that that's the one that just crawled out of the pit after taking all that piercing damage.
Hell yeah.
So as he comes crawling out of the pit, kind of lunges forward towards you, take 2 swipes. The first one misses. The second one, you cleave through the front 2 arms and sink it into the abdomen. And the creature kind of curls over and just lets out this guy, and just curls over on its back. That's gonna end your turn. Or are you gonna try and move?
No, because they'll get opportunity attacks. Well,
Yeah. Oh,
they'll still get, if I burrow, they'll still get opportunity attack.
yeah, they just get
Yeah.
opportunity attacks. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
I was
I'm
wondering
gonna
that too.
yep.
I'm gonna stand and just, look at their beady eyes and
All right, all around back.
hold
Yeah.
my bladder.
I'm just next to Tim right there.
No, you're off the map.
Yeah,
but
you're-
But I'm
you're-
underground.
you're
Right.
underground about 10 feet from him.
Okay. My whip would still be able to reach that enemy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stick my little head up.
All right. So you
I'm not coming out of my hole.
you kind of pop up out of the hole and take an attack. Go for it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise! Advantage?
It is with advantage. Has no idea.
Oh
There.
yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay. 14.
Just hits. Just hits.
2. 4 points of damage.
4 points. All right. So you crack it. Kind of. You strike it against the back leg, and the whip kind of wraps around it. You pull it backwards a bit, and kind of tumbles down on the ground for a second before it kind of skitters back up and turns in your direction. Yeah, it's easy. It knows you're dead now.
That's okay. And the trap's open. I'll move around to the other side of Tim.
Okay.
Back, you're not dead.
Never was, darling. And can I keep going a little bit further?
To burrow up and then move. That's all the distance you got left. To finish your burrowing to get back up.
Can I use my bonus action to move a little further? I know I have to go towards a creature. Do I have to
You
go
could
all
use
the way
your
to the
you could
creature?
use your action to move towards a creature and then use your yeah no, you're right. You could use your bonus action to move towards this creature
Okay.
and then shift this way
Perfect.
and get a little further.
Yeah, I
that's
would just
correct.
want to be able to
Yeah,
help with
that's
that.
good. Yeah, you can do that.
Perfect. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to go further that way? Or-
Like further this
Yeah,
way,
okay.
so I kind of get next to him, between him and that spider.
I got you now.
Not
Okay,
fully
good.
between, but.
All right, cool. Top of the round, Wiley.
I'm gonna attack the spider that just attacked me. The audacity.
Audacity.
Go for it.
All right.
Get him in the gut.
All right. That's a 16 plus 5.
Oof.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right.
My what?
Yeah, don't forget your
Yep,
D,
the
D4.
D4.
Yeah.
These metal dice are rolling ridiculous. That is a 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 3 is.
Yeah, you don't have
12.
to. You can quit adding.
Hey.
You can stop adding. He's dead. All right, as you spin around and you take that staff and you knock all 4 of the front legs out from underneath it, one of them just goes snaps off. The creature cannot move at this point as it hits the ground and kind of writhes around in the dirt for a moment before settling into its den.
I want to plant my staff in it.
All right, anything else?
That'll be it.
Sylvie.
All right, I will attack the one right in front of me.
All right, go for it.
Let's do this again. 19 plus.
19 plus?
So
Yep,
close.
that'll hit.
So close to that one. Oof. It's fine. 3 points.
Better than
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Had to figure out which one that was.
I think that's right. Or excuse me, 5 points.
What are you
that's-
using?
That's a big difference.
Shillelagh.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, so it should be plus your.
Yes, spellcasting.
Yep.
Yes, so
All right. 5 points?
5 points.
That's
yeah.
better.
It's better. Meter. Meter.
All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
It is now its turn. It is going to lash back out at you again.
Don't do it.
This time not. with
I'm just with the
disadvantage.
humble folks.
It's gonna be 13 to hit.
That hate.
I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh no.
Shit, we're all getting poisoned today. That was good.
8.
So you're gonna take 7 points of piercing damage,
Oh no.
and then you're gonna take 9 points of poison damage. So 16 total.
Shout. I did the math. Thanks.
I can.
This time, as you strike out again, you hit it with your staff. It takes its leg and knocks it out of the way, and it lurches forward and manages to get a hold of you. All right, and then the other two. This one's gonna lunge forward towards Bag.
No, it's not. Gonna miss.
Natural 2.
Yeah, he missed.
The other one against Tim. It's gonna be a 13. I don't think it hits you because you have
16.
Yes.
16 armor. Good number. Tim, you're up.
Oh, all right. There's 3 left.
Yeah, 3 left.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will take my hand axe and swing at the one closest. to
Okay.
it. I mean, and I can't rotate around to get advantage, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Shift right here
Okay.
to get that flanking.
That's 11 and 4 is 15.
That hits. Roll damage.
Nice.
Nice.
5 plus 2 is 7.
Nice. All right. Offhand strike.
Get him out of here. What'd you say?
Does that have advantage also or not?
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
Still has advantage.
That's 18 plus,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that's 3 plus 2 is 5.
Nice. So you rush around behind and you take both of your hand axes and just sink them into the essentially right into the back of the abdomen of this creature. Just kind of sink them in. The creature just immediately begins to convulse and writhe. It is hanging in there, but just barely.
Immediately no.
So, end your turn.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So top of the round, or sorry, Bag, you're up.
I'll stab him.
Go for it.
Damn him.
I'm gonna stab him, Tim. I'm gonna stab him. Don't fart on me. Natural 14.
That'll hit.
Sweet. And
Does he have advantage as well?
6.
He does have advantage if you want to go for
Oh
it.
yeah, I want to
Crit.
go for the crit. I didn't get it,
But you
Stick with
tried.
14.
but I tried. But I did get 7 points of piercing damage.
That'll do it.
Good
Nice.
job.
Nice.
As you kind of sink your hand axes into the back, like into the rear of this creature, kind of yank it backwards. As you pull it back, you take that sword and you sink it right through the fangs into its head. So, just gonna kill that. I'm leaving 2 left. Anything else? Now you're free to move.
I would like to shift around that enemy so that I could potentially give my friend an advantage on attack.
Gotcha. All right, Wiley.
I'm going to see Sylvie getting viciously attacked. And I'm going to attack.
Make an attack roll with advantage.
I need a beignet.
Don't worry, Sylvie, I got you. Alright, so that's 15 plus 5.
15 plus 5, that hit.
The moment I don't use my double dice. Okay, so that's 6 points
That's
of
enough,
damage.
considering she's been waylaying on this one the past couple of turns. As you get like struck, the creature lurches forward and just grabs onto it, digs its fangs into your chest, and then there's this loud crack on as you crush straight through the hard carapace and down into the squishy goodness as you get splattered.
It was a bit messy, but thank you, Wiley. I think that one was about to kill me.
Love your face paint.
Alright, Sylvia, you're up. Unless you wanna
That's all I can do.
move.
You
I don't
didn't pick
wanna
it off the
move, no.
board.
Move, no
No
way.
way,
Yeah,
I'm
get that
good.
thing out of
I
here.
stand my ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gets
I
nothing.
stand triumphantly.
Okay, I will shift around. I don't see any others, do I?
No, you're
Okay.
not.
Shift as far as I can move towards that one. I
Do
will
hear any others?
cast healing word
Okay.
on myself to start.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
So 8 plus my wisdom would which is 2, 6. Okay, and then I will make an attack on that one.
All right, make an attack.
Straight roll.
Straight roll.
Oh, what the fuck?
Are you using Thorn Whip? Because I don't think you can get quite close enough to it with your staff.
Sure. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. 8.
Well, all right, so yeah, no, misses.
Misses.
Damn it.
Son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, with that, Wiley, he's coming after you.
Who
It's
is?
gonna be 9. I'm rolling nice.
Who's coming after me?
Yeah, wait, why is he going after Wiley?
Not Wiley, I'm sorry. Bag.
Yeah,
What I meant to
figured
say.
it. I should have hidden.
My bad, bag. Misses 9.
Yes!
So,
Oh, thank God!
Tim, you're up.
Okay. Got advantage, so I'm gonna smack away.
Doing
May the
well.
My
power
hand
of
axe.
experience
No,
be
no.
on your side.
Come on, old man.
That's the 15 plus.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
That's 5 plus 2 is 7. And next attack.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Since I had the other one in there and I pulled him back with this one, I'm gonna take it. I need to wind up and just like come up through the back of his whatever.
Thorax.
Splitting them in half, parting the ways to go over to see Bag and say,
All
"Good
right.
job."
So you wind it up, you aim it, like land it right between the spinnerets. And as you're carving through, you guys watch as this cotton-like web just scatters
It's snowing.
as you cleave through the creature. And your max comes to rest. And there is a bit of silence.
And
Well, I'm glad
panting.
to see you're not dead. I thought you died.
Good. Means I did my job well.
As an actor should.
Yeah.
All right. So
I need a moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay with everyone?
Yes, I do too.
Well, guys, we're just getting started.
Yeah, well, you didn't exactly follow the plan.
He's not wrong.
I improvised.
You did. And it worked out.
He got him in the pit. That's what matters, right?
Yeah. I thought you were gonna light the pit on fire.
I did too.
I did too.
Oh, I realized once I was in the ground, I couldn't like light my torch in
Well,
the dirt.
if there are more, then maybe we can light the next one's on fire.
Should we recover the pit?
Can we?
Yeah, they're out of there.
I'll take a minute and recover that pit. I don't need to heal.
okay.
I'm gonna sit down and try and take a short rest.
All right.
I'm gonna try and take a short rest.
I'm gonna try and camouflage myself too in the forestry, in the trees.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna look around. That's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna look for shit going wrong.
Make a perception check for me.
Hey, Sylvia, I'm gonna go look around. Mind give me a little bit of help?
Sure. I will tap in with guidance.
Oh man.
Perception?
Yep.
Perception 15.
15. Just hits the mark. As you say this and you kind of begin to look around, you notice some of the branches over the head, and you see eyes looking down at you. As during this whole ordeal, several more very large spiders have made their way into the treetops around you. And they're looking at you. They're not doing anything at the moment. But you count probably 6 to 8 more. And then you hear this shh. And you watch as nearby
Holy fuck.
this giant blue and white spider just apparates in front of you.
Apparates. This is not mine.
Materializes.
He's gonna kill us.
As it looks in your direction. Now. That's quite enough, children, for the moment. I may have some use for these four. Tell me, my furry little friends, What brings you to this side of the marsh?
Well, honestly, we just want the astral that you stole.
I've come to marry you.
And I've come to see what's on the other side of the marsh. Marsh!
You make a deception check.
I'm gonna try to hide.
Make a stealth check. As you just try to slink away.
Some grunts than you are.
Natural 20!
Oh my god!
Yes, sir. 24. Oh my god.
Alright. So, as you say this, the spider looks in your direction. What a keen fascination with spiders you have, I suppose.
Yes.
Although, you may change your mind when you find the truth. It kind of turns in your direction, looks at each of you, all the eyes kind of shifting back and forth. What was your stealth check?
20, not natural.
20 not natural?
Mhm.
So you kind of slink into the shadow. You're just eating
Beignets.
It looks over. Now, if you'd be so kind, if you're here to marry me, perhaps then we could do so. But first, I need a wedding gift. I'll return your astral to you. It's not even what I sought, to be honest. My children are less than competent sometimes when it comes to retrieving items that I need. But maybe, just maybe, you can find what I need. If so, I'll return your astral to you. Perhaps, when you see the real me, you'll still want to marry.
I don't know, I like spiders.
What exactly was it that you were looking for?
It is a treasure, but it's not the treasure of the town. It's a treasure from my sister. It is her book. You see, this is not my original form. She found it quite humorous to stick me here in the form of the thing that I fear most.
Is your sister a witch?
Sort of.
What'd you do to your sister?
Absolutely nothing.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Ooh,
19.
natural 1.
You want to marry her, so you
that's
trust her.
karma. Yeah, that's true.
19 or natural 1? It's 19. Natural 1, this is your bride-to-be. You fully trust.
Delight.
You trust. Like, something about this spider is actually starting to turn you on a little bit. You're like, you know what? I don't know why,
Them legs.
but this is
Them hairy
making me,
legs.
this is making me feel a little flustered. I don't know, or maybe it's just the curiosity of knowing what her true form is. You're not sure. You're quite taken. However, Sylvie, you with a 19, you sense that she doesn't believe she did anything wrong.
Okay.
She truly believes what she said to be true.
She believes that. She didn't do anything wrong.
Well, of course not. Look, her fangs are glimmering in the moonlight.
Are you okay?
No, I'm in love.
The fangs kind of like twitch together for a moment and just, oh, stop.
Oh, did the venom sink into your
I did
bloodstream?
not get bit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
didn't get bit.
I'm very sure.
You're quite
Not this
smitten.
I've been
So-
bitten by a
Love
love
bit.
bug. Yeah, that's right.
You see, my sister and I used to play pranks on each other from time to time, but she took it a bit too far on this one.
Oh, honey, don't say that.
If you would, retrieve her book of spells, so that I might return to my rightful self, then I would be ever so grateful, and more than happy to return the astral of Foggy Hollow to you.
Is your name or your sister's name Ilka?
That is the name of my sister. My name is Ilana.
Great memories, Silva. Sylvie. Ilka Ilana Silva. Are you part of the family? Oh no.
Well,
Do you know exactly where she resides?
indeed. Several miles to the east, a few hours' journey. Just on the northern shore of the swamp. It'd be hard to miss.
Your spiders missed it.
Well, as I said, they're not the brightest. I'm not entirely sure how they got so turned around, but we try.
Would anyone else coerce your spiders to try and get the astral for any reason?
Unlikely. I think it's just a silly mistake.
She didn't say why she tried to get
Insight check.
Make an insight
Said
check.
it was a mistake.
Oh,
They
that's
weren't
right.
supposed to get that.
Natural 4.
That's a 4.
You're doing great.
You take him by the spider. Something about that
Those spinnerets.
yeah, something about those spinnerets, that voice coming out of those fangs. It's just. So, do we have a deal, or are the rest of my children going to have to eat you?
Do we trust her?
No, but I don't want to get eaten.
Ah, same.
What am I saying? I trust her.
I
I
don't.
love her.
I'm worried about him.
That makes two of us, maybe. That's not normal. Not at all.
I'm gonna make my way over to the spider.
Okay. You make your way over to her.
Drop my staff.
Okay.
Get on a knee and say, honey, I'll find this book for you.
You know, with the natural 20 a second ago, I'm gonna let it hold. She seems to trust you as you get on your knees and you reach forward and you kind of, the fur around her head is very coarse, and as the fangs kind of twitch a little bit, there's a bit of a foul odor coming out from her mouth.
Oh my god.
She
Shades of spider.
Don't look, guys!
she just says, she kind of pulls away. Well, then you better get to it. And then, like, if a spider could flush, she definitely does so. As there's this moment of kind of where her form just waves and shifts, and then she vanishes and is gone. You hear as the other spiders kind of retreat back into their hollow.
I miss her, guys.
It's okay. You'll be okay.
No, he's crazy, that's what he is. He's not okay.
We gotta find this book.
Yes. Do we know how long the town can last without its astral? I thought we were gonna get it first, and then she vanished.
She said she was gonna give it to us afterwards.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I wasn't paying attention.
You guys found out that the astral, the withering is supposed to be rolling in sometime tomorrow afternoon. Right now, it's probably, you guys got the Foggy Hollow kind of early mid-morning. By the time you arrived here, it's probably late afternoon. I believe it was just at sunset. So you probably have a little time to take a long rest if you wanted to before pursuing it and still have time to get it and get back. It's only a few miles back to town. It's not a terrible walk.
She seems to trust me. I can go ask for it now.
She probably won't give it to us, though.
Probably not.
Hmm.
I'd love to see her again, though.
I guess if the town would be okay.
You
I'm
wouldn't
gonna check
understand.
him out and make sure he's okay.
Make an insight check.
Insight medicine. Ooh, 11?
My tail's twitching.
11. You're not sure if this is another one of his performances or not. He is really convincing right now.
Maybe he's just committed to the bit. You know,
What bit?
I'm starting to think he's one of those method actors.
Method acting, what's that?
It's where you just completely envelop yourself in your acting.
That sounds nice.
I think that's what you're doing.
No.
So, at this point,
So,
you guys realize now, as the spiders recede, Wiley's nowhere to be found again.
Where'd Wiley go?
Who? Oh, Wiley! Wiley?
Shadow Man, where are you?
Wiley!
I have a beignet.
Where?
You see as his, like, out of the shadows, this little raccoon face just... Wait.
Where is it?
Silent image of beignet, enhanced illusion in my hand.
Okay.
Don't I have to make a check against that? or
Make an
something?
investigation check.
I'm good at investigation.
You're hungry then.
Can you do that more than once per day? I'll allow it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Starting at level 3, any illusion you create.
15
Oh, sweet.
investigation.
Good enough. I couldn't remember if that was a limited thing, but yeah, I think you're right. I think that's just
Yeah.
yeah. What is it? 15?
15.
What's your spell save?
Spell save. I'll find that on this thing.
That might be
Should
top
be.
half. Yeah.
If it's the same as
somewhere.
mine, it's 12.
12.
Yeah. You at first it's very convincing. As you reach out and you kind of take it in your palm, but it doesn't smell. It doesn't smell quite right. Like there's something off about this, and then you feel it's a little fluffy, and then as you go to squeeze, your fingers just kind of float right through.
Bag. What are you trying to pull it?
You, out of your hidey hole.
We were trying to find you.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get a rest.
Oh, did you succeed?
I don't know. Did I succeed?
Did you see my fiance?
Yeah, you said
She's
you,
beautiful, isn't she?
She's something.
Thanks.
And you said method acting. Maybe you're just a meth head.
Absolutely.
Now that I know.
So
do we want to go back to town? Or do we want to stay in
Well,
the woods? Or...
If Loverboy over here could convince his fiancée to give us the stone beforehand, I think we could work without pressure.
True. Could you message her to come back out?
Good. She'll want something in return. What do we have?
You said you was gonna get that book
Undying
for.
Love. Yes.
The book, do we even know where the book is?
That sister's
With
got
her
it.
sister.
Yeah, with her sister.
I don't know where her sister is though.
She told
She
us.
she told
Oh,
us.
she didn't.
Yeah.
But she's not a spider. She's not in love with the sister either, right?
I hope not.
I
She,
haven't met
she's
her
a
yet.
witch. I think she's a witch.
That's right.
She
You
said
said
she
she
was-
said she said she was a witch when you asked her.
And how far
Are
away?
you okay?
No, look at somebody over here's gonna marry a spider. I mean, got a beignet fanatic on the other side.
Yeah, what's your thing?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it's entirely up to you guys. You want to try and coerce her to give it to
How
us
far
now,
away
or-
is the book?
A couple miles. You said a couple miles.
based on what she said, you'd gather it's closer than town. So
We can take a short rest and go there.
We can sleep for the night and then go there. I can definitely convince her to protect us here. I think. She is my love.
What
She
about
would protect
her
me. Yeah,
other
we would-
spiders? She might protect us, but what if they get hungry?
She'll stop them.
Are you sure?
Yes. For me at least. I can't say
Well, it
for
sounds
sure
like
about you guys.
Sounds like she needs us.
She definitely does. She needs me.
Okay.
I need her.
If this goes wrong, if you're really in love with her, I'm gonna leave you.
And she's
Okay.
Okay.
Point back in there.
all right.
Say, Alana, honey, may we sleep here and be protected for the night?
Make a persuasion check.
Sylvie.
In the
We
moment.
too
need
late,
this
yeah.
to go.
We should have done that before. Persuasion. Okay. 9.
Total.
You.
You hear a response. Of course. You'll be most safe here in my hollow.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Sylvie. Is that in the moment too?
That's okay. That one's okay. As you think about the way she said it.
I don't know what you need, but I'm gonna assume.
Insight. 11.
11? I mean, seems like she needs you. Seems like she's as in love with you as you are with her.
I trust her.
Okay.
I love her.
Well,
You hear him as you finish that message. You hear this kind of echoing from all the trees and the webs, and then it goes quiet. And that's where we're going to take a quick break as you all begin to take your long rest here in the Spider's Hollow. For those of you watching, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. And don't forget, if you want to enter for your chance to win a free Midnight Stray Candle Co. Fantasy Inspired Scented Candle of your choice, just type in chat Foxy Hollow.
Plus an exclamation.
Oh, they have to put an
First.
exclamation first.
Yes.
Exclamation point, Foxy Hollow, all one word, FOXYHOLLOW, for your chance to win. So, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
woo-woo.
See you soon.
See you soon.
And we're back.
We're back.
So, as you all settle in to take your long rest here in the Spider's Hollow.
We're gonna rotate watch.
Yeah, I'm taking one.
Yeah.
Alright.
And build a fire if we need one.
Who's going to start?
I'll go first, and I can light
I need some sleep.
the pit on fire, and we'll have plenty of fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all want to do that, or we need this? No, we're going to go after the book. Let's light the pit on the fire.
So who's going first?
I'll go first.
Tim.
Tim. Followed by
I'll go.
Bag. Okay. Followed by
Me.
Alright. And Sylvie. Back in the pack. Alright.
I wish you the most success in your endeavor.
Oh.
Are you giving him guidance
Yeah.
with that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, while you roll for your perception check, as you begin to take your watch, don't forget, those of you who are watching, do a return. If you put the word with an exclamation point first, and then followed by Foxy Hollow, all one word, you will be entered into a giveaway contest to win for your chance to win a free Midnight Stray Candle Co. candle. So that was a mouthful. Like I realized why they keep throwing me out Midnight Stray Candle Co. candle.
Candle Co. candle.
Midnight Stray Candle Co. fantasy inspired candle of your choice. So yeah, feel free to enter by entering that in the chat.
Quality.
What was your perception check?
Oh gosh, thanks for the guidance. That was a 2 plus 4 on the guidance. That's a 6 plus
Okay.
my perception of 3. So
I
that's
can
a
only help
9.
you so much.
Yeah.
And I helped you the maximum.
It's
Okay.
guidance, not miracles.
So with a 9,
That'd be a good one.
as you. All right.
Shit.
As you begin to keep watch, you're not far from the edge of the swamp. So you're watching the spiders, and then every now and again you hear this.
Did you light the pit? Or no?
I was planning to light the pit.
Okay,
I didn't
sorry.
hear anybody say no, so we were going to have a fire to keep warm.
So you lit the pit. Sure. So you light the punching pit. So it's kind of under the ground a bit. So but it is giving off a little warmth. It is helping. I mean, it's not inherently cold out right now,
Why
but
don't you just build a bonfire?
Well, let this go to waste, you know?
so.
You're sleeping.
Yeah,
now.
we're
Why did you go to buffer?
Timmy, no.
Every now and again you hear this kind of like something swirling around in the water, but other than that, nothing
Never
catches
hear
your
you
attention.
thumping on land of it.
Nope.
Okay. Bag's next, right?
Yep.
Spider lover. I'll go over, make my way over to the bag, and I'm gonna go in and get is there a twig or brush? There had to be. Yeah, we cleared all the
Oh,
sticks
yeah,
of marsh.
yeah.
Yeah. I get there's all these different branches hanging off of it. I can go and take it and stand behind him and sort of stick all those little things on his top of his head.
Okay.
Ilana? Oh. You jerk.
Can you watch, please?
Yeah.
Something down by the swamp. I had it sloshing around. Never seemed to make it on land, but something's there.
Okay.
Didn't see anything. You sure you're gonna be all right? You had dreaming off of them.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
All right.
Go and start ambling around the fire and throwing more wood in.
Okay. All right.
Drag a huge log over, throw it in there.
All right. So go ahead, and as you you keep throwing things into the pit's getting a little higher at this point, and the fire's kind of beginning to
Couple
emanate
of
a
dead
bit.
spiders.
Yeah, you just throw a couple like the dead spiders. They just like the spider who she just left in there. Alana just like not worried with this. All the bodies were left. You just toss them into the fire. They let out as they hit the fire. There's this moment of silence, and then there's this.
As they pop.
Yeah.
I want to keep one and start tearing its legs off and say, "She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. She loves me."
I'm glad I went back to sleep.
And throwing them into the fire.
Okay.
Psychopath.
Make your perception check.
Perception 19.
19. All right. So with the 19, as you're keeping an eye out, you do hear that sloshing for a bit. And you take a step closer and kind of look, and you can see through the trees. It's about probably 120 to 150 feet to the edge of the water where the marsh is. And you notice there are two eyes kind of gleaming in the night, just looking back at you. Watches for a second, and then it dips back underneath the water and disappears.
I'm gonna point in the cave. My love, are you awake?
There is no response.
Fuck. I will dream of you tonight.
I thought he was gonna get
Got to get some
lover's remorse and go after the creature in the friggin' swamp. Fall in love with those
That
things
gator better
called-
play music.
What?
What?
I'm gonna point back in there and go, wake up!
There's a moment of, and this. What?
Oh, you're awake.
If you do that again, I will eat you myself.
You promise?
What do you want?
What's in the swamp?
What do you mean what's in the swamp? There's all sorts of things in the swamp.
Two eyes, sloshing around, looking right at me.
It's a belly crawler, most likely.
You think your spiders could protect us?
Of course they can. There's a reason belly crawlers don't come here, unless... Nah, she wouldn't. She has a pet. Sometimes it watches things for her. Rarely it comes to this side of the marsh. Could be.
Is she watching you or us?
I don't know. Now, if you'll let me sleep,
I counted the spider's legs and I figured out you love me.
it just cuts off.
We go wake up Wiley.
Okay.
Wiley, don't worry. She she loves me. We're gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Oh, and her sister might have sent a pet to come eat us.
That's love to you?
No. Her sister is just jealous of my love for her.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I love her too. No.
I think you need some sleep.
I do, thank you.
Also, what is this flaming pit over here?
It's the pit of love.
I thought that was our trap.
Burning love.
It's my burning love for Ilona.
No, you know what? I'm sorry I asked.
Maybe feed it and it'll keep the thing away. I don't know. That was my thought.
Good idea.
I'm gonna go sleep on the other side of the pit from the swamp.
Okay. So you kind of wander over. You look at you look at the distance between you and the swamp, and you just wander over to the other side. You dig yourself a little hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna dig down a little bit too.
All right, Wiley, make a perception check.
All right. 20, not natural.
20, not natural.
Yes.
Keep an eye out. You look towards the swamp a few times. They've got you a little on edge. You don't notice anything. You don't see the eyes. You don't hear anything swirling about. Every now and again, you hear this kind of like this little. Sounds like a frog jumping into the water. But that's about it.
He has to have some good stuff on him. I'm gonna check his pouches one night.
Me?
You don't know.
You're asleep.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I think that's all I
Okay.
want to do.
All right.
Sylvie,
Yes.
it is your turn, Sylvie,
My turn to do what?
to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you know how to watch, right?
Yeah, I think so. Did anything happen while you were watching?
Yeah, I think. Well, if you notice, there's a fire going on next to us now, where the pit used to be.
Yes.
And Bag was going on about some crazy stuff again. I don't know if he was partaking in anything while we were asleep. I didn't smell anything, but you never know with him.
Do you think he does drugs?
Oh, I'm sure of it.
That would explain. That would explain a lot.
Yeah. But,
So what about the pit?
I don't know who did it, but they set it on fire, and it looks like they put some logs in it. I don't know why,
Maybe to keep it burning.
but why would, you know what? Stop asking questions. He dug a little hole over there just in case something happens.
You look over there, and he is kind of like half covered in mud and dirt, and he has one spider leg that he's just holding on to, and just like up against it.
I'm concerned for him.
I'm concerned for us, our party.
Yes. That too. Yes.
But I believe in us. I think we can do it, because if we don't, that's going to be a problem for me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem for all of us because we'll probably all be dead.
Right. All of us will be dead. Well, I'm take top bunk and try to
Okay.
finish out my sleep.
Thanks for the beignet.
Oh, yeah. I had one more.
Oh, thank you. Throw it away.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna move over to the leg and try and like.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Can I guide myself?
Sure. What's your strength?
Strength is 13.
Okay.
26.
Yeah. So he puts a little resistance up at first as you go to like pull it, and you just finally like you and just yank it out.
You don't need that.
Okay. Take your watch.
Okay. Guide myself.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17. All right. About the same thing Wiley saw. Just you hear the occasional frog jump into the water. Every now and again you hear something like it sounds like fish or something boiling at the top of the water nearby. You hear the spiders occasionally chitter, kind of up in the webs and in the trees. But other than that, your watch goes unimpeded, and you all get the benefits of a long rest.
Yay! Do the frogs talk?
They do not. They sing,
No.
croak, but they don't speak. It's very rare for amphibians and reptiles in this world to have intelligence. So,
Oh, they're dumb. Probably not much smarter than they are.
Yeah, me neither.
What's their intelligence score?
Wake up! It's time to wake up.
Wake up!
Oh, God. I'm awake.
Anything happen, guys?
I didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything either.
I saw a belly crawler
Oh, you did?
down by the water.
How big was it?
I think, I don't know, I saw its eyes. How big would I estimate it?
based on the distance away it was and the eyes, how they were glowing, the size of the shadow on the top of the water, bigger than any of the spiders you fought the day before. Probably somewhere between 10 and 15 feet long.
About huge. Huge. Big. Probably eat us all in one bite.
Don't go in the water.
Not gonna do that. My love will save me though.
Are you sure?
Yes, she told me last night.
She did.
She said her spiders will protect me.
Just you.
Oh.
She didn't say anything about you guys.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to.
So, should we find the witch's house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I look around the campsite real quick to see if anything might have been perusing
Make an
around
investigation check. And I will note too, it's still not quite daylight. You guys took you took your long rest a little bit early, so it's probably 4 or 5ish a.m. right now.
15.
15. Kind of looking about the campsite. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like anything came into your camp at night. You were left alone.
Okay.
Either Ilana was truly being honest, or her spiders did not care about your presence.
So that firemen, they were afraid of the fire.
How many inkwells does a forgery kit have?
I think
Vials?
just one.
Just one.
Just one full inkwell.
Writing this wedding vows.
Anybody have a little vial or something? We should maybe get some of this poison.
Sure. I did that once before. I can do it again.
She does. She has a few vials.
Can I have one?
Sure. Just one?
Just one will be fine. Maybe some help.
Since you asked so nicely.
Hey, thank you.
Alright, so this will
You
be
will be my
a
maiden of honor.
survival check.
Oh shit, I'm bad at that. Damn it.
I'll help you
I'm pretty
out with
good
that.
at it.
Thanks.
I'm actually pretty good
I will
at
assist because I'm
Okay.
pretty knowledgeable about this survival stuff.
it. Oh, okay.
Alright. Do you want to roll as well, or do you want
Would I
to
hope?
give him advantage?
I'm gonna roll as well. Yep.
Maybe I'll give you advantage. Sylvia, you want to help him?
Sure.
Teamwork, guys. This is great.
So what
You're
is
all
this?
invited to my
I
This is
heard
wedding.
it's how the dream.
Advantage
how you
plus
make your dream
4?
work.
Yes.
Plus a D4. Okay.
Something about dreams? What'd you say?
Yep.
Survival.
I don't want to know about yours.
Oh. Hell yeah.
That's 18 plus 4
22,
plus 2.
24.
24.
So as you go to grab the fang, and you know you have second thoughts as Wiley starts to talk you out of it, and you give it to him with just quickness. He's so swift at this.
It's my thumbs.
And his elegance of his hands, he just kind of takes those little thumbs, those little raccoon fingers, he grabs the fang, and he just kind of just sticks it into the vial, and just milks the fang, pulls it out, and you have a vial of giant spider venom.
Nice.
Free of charge.
It is a
Thanks,
DC 11 con save or 2d8 poison damage, half as much on a successful save. It cannot kill.
Yeah, the save was only 11, and I failed it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, no.
That's tough.
You said DC 11.
DC 11 con save or 2d8, half on a successful save.
Okay. Because I have 1.
And it is non-lethal. Cannot kill.
Not
Only
lethal.
paralyze. If they drop 0.
Do you guys want to get any more of this?
Sure, as
I've
much
got-
as we
I've
can
got-
get, I
I've
suppose.
got mine.
So I'll say you probably got, in that kit, you probably got 3 more vials?
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, to see how many vials come with it. It just says and vials.
Yeah, you probably have
Vials.
like 5 vials, I would say, in that kit. So, and I know you've used 2 already, so that you could probably use 3 more. And with that 24, we'll carry that over. So now you have 4 vials
Nice.
of giant spider venom. Can be used to coat 3 pieces of ammunition or 1 weapon.
1 for everyone.
Thank you.
Might
Thank
come in
you.
handy. Thank you for the idea.
Just note the weapon has to be piercing or slashing.
Nice.
For it to work.
Uh-oh.
Cannot be bludgeoning.
I have one of those. Put it on my fangs.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was like,
shit.
wait a minute. That might have adverse effects.
Yeah, I think it would.
There might be a save involved in that.
Yeah.
How long does it last on the weapon?
It lasts, I think it's a minute. It's up to a minute
Okay.
while it's potent. So you just do it like right before combat, essentially.
Sure. Cool.
Usually I say 10 minutes just because I think
Just
that's fair.
because.
Yeah, it gives you time to use it when you're getting up. That way if combat stalls a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
I usually say 10 minutes.
Cool.
Let us head in the direction of the witch's house.
Hey, did we ever
Ever
figure out what that sword did from?
Nope.
No, Timmy.
You want to look at it?
Sure. I mean, we might need something doing.
Turn the odds in our favor.
Yeah,
Do I have it?
I think you do.
Yeah, I used the whip to grab it.
Mhm.
No, I got the coin purse with the whip.
Yeah, you got the coin purse. You
I
got.
think,
mean,
I think you
I
have.
think
I don't
I
know.
have it, yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't remember who gave it to you. You
Whoever
guys just
broke the
unlocked it.
chain.
You just
Yeah.
kind of kept it. Yeah.
We gave it to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pull it out and look at it and tell them that if I like something's changed, I'll just knock me out, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Pull it out, look at it.
Okay.
I'm ready to knock him out.
As you kind of take a look at it, you don't feel any different. Nothing comes over you. It is giving off a faint blue glow, much like an astral would. And you notice it does have a tiny little astral shard kind of embedded in the hilt itself, which I think I pointed out before.
Mm-hmm.
Is it's giving off this faint blue glow, and I don't feel any different.
And
You'll
the-
have to spend a little time
Yeah,
with
and
it.
the astral thing, it's not like any type of button or mechanism. Is
No,
it?
it's just kind of embedded, ingrained in the hilt itself. It's a very fine short sword.
Anything?
Anything?
It wouldn't cuss to knock me out. Right?
It's pretty.
That's what a person who's cursed would say.
That is. It's very suspicious. Say something only Timmy would say.
Pull my finger.
Here comes my butt. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm out of here.
All right.
It's a pretty sword. Maybe we can find someone who can figure out what it does. If it's anything other than a sword.
Well, it's got this glow, so it should do something at least. I mean,
You could always, just use it.
yeah.
See what happens.
As we walk, can you check it out?
I can try.
Do your weird womby thing.
Well, I know there's magic on it already.
Or do I just hold on to it and swing it around as we're walking? Is that how I'm attuned to it when you're not attuned?
Yeah, usually you have to take a long rest on it.
Oh, you do? No, if you have to take a long rest.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
fine. Totally
Okay.
fine.
So long rest or just an hour?
I thought it was
Yeah.
No
an
longer,
hour.
but it has to be done. You have to just literally spend an hour doing nothing but sleep.
Oh,
just
okay.
But in this particular circumstance, I'll allow it. It's fine. Normally, I would say you would have to take some time with it, but I'd say you guys have probably a 3-hour walk ahead of
Cool.
you. You could just spend some time swinging around a bit. You do gather that this is a +1 magical short sword. It does have an astral shard embedded in it. You gather that if you were to come across the withered, the creatures within the withering, it would have a probably greater effect against them. It deals an additional d6 of damage against withered creatures.
Cool.
So, and it's a +1 magical short sword otherwise.
Additional
So,
D6.
let's
That's
see.
pretty sweet.
Yeah. On top of the +1.
Yeah. All right. We're on our way.
So that would be better than a hand axe, and it would also work as a hand axe as far as the
Yep.
properties for dual
Correct.
wielding, right?
Yep, so you could have hand axe in your offhand and then have
Okay.
that in your main hand. Correct. Alright.
If that's right with y'all, I'll hold on to this.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
As long as you make use of it.
Not on me
So,
Or his wife.
or my wife. Thank you.
I got you.
Guy.
Yeah.
You're my best man. You're out.
I'm not surprised.
so you all make your way, headed, following the edge of the marsh, you make your way back to the boardwalk. You see the Everlight, the Everflame lights, and you kind of cross the other side. And as you begin to make your way deeper into the marsh on the eastern, there's gonna be the western side of the boardwalk, you do begin to smell that smell again. This time it's a little different, but it still smells delicious, whatever it is. This time it smells sweet. A little vanilla, a little spice, cinnamon.
Somebody
Not much
making
unlike our witch's
candles.
brew candle that we make
Uh-huh.
here in the next stream.
Oh.
That you should have a chance to win tonight if you enter !Foxy Hollow into the chat. Anyways, I digress. So you smell something sweet rising up from deep inside the woods, though, kind of ahead of you. It seems to be wafting on the winds. You notice as you get to this side of the marsh, everything gets a little quieter. There aren't as many animals flying about, not as many birds, not as many bugs buzzing about. Just a little eerie, other than the occasional kind of something boiling in the water nearby.
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Sounds like that
Yeah.
from last night.
Yeah, let's stay away from the water.
Things following us, I think.
You think it's the same one?
Probably.
That would be interesting.
My love said that it was her sister's pet, and that it might be
Oh.
watching us.
Very
might have sent
valuable
it after us.
information. She's escorting us? Because if she wanted to attack, she could have did it already.
Watching what we'll do.
Maybe.
Do you guys smell it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I do. It smells sweet.
smells good.
It does, yes. It smelled good the first time, though, too.
Smells better this time.
I'm gonna climb up these trees to see if I can get a vantage point.
Okay.
Alright.
Let us know what you
So-
see.
You begin to scurry up into the canopy. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage as you get the bird's eye view.
I'm gonna watch the water.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
I'm gonna listen.
Say
21.
21. All right. Natural one.
Duality.
Water there.
Not good.
23.
23. As you reach this portion here, the sun does begin to rise on the horizon, kind of sunlight pouring in a bit through the canopy. You can see rays. You're not sure. You still hear the boiling of the water from time to time. Other than that, you don't hear much. Not in this particular area. With the 21, as you kind of get high, you crawl through the canopy a little bit further ahead of your party, and you do see up ahead where it kind of opens up several hundred feet ahead of you, and there is a bit of smoke rising up. You can't quite make out where it's coming from, but it looks like there's an opening in the trees here, just along the shore of just along the banks of the marsh.
How far ahead would you say?
Probably 300 feet-ish.
All right, let's scurry back down.
Okay.
300 feet, there's a clearing.
Anything else? Just a clearing?
Something's there. The smokestack, where the sweet smell is coming from.
Somebody's cooking something.
Mm-hmm. Is there a way there? Or we have to go
Yeah, I
back?
mean, you can just work your way through the trees. I mean, it's not like it's completely closed off to you. It's hard to see from the grounds because the underbrush is so thick, but you can still walk through to get there if you'd like to.
What do we know based on direction if we're headed in the right
Yeah, you're
place
still
for
headed west.
the witch?
West.
The wish.
Yeah, for the wish.
For the wish.
Yeah, you're headed in the right direction. You go there.
Might it be the witch's house?
Perhaps.
I can go ahead and start casting before we get there.
Casting.
Magic.
What kind of magic this time?
The kind that detects other
Ooh,
magic.
Those. Okay. Okay.
You know the whomp.
Yeah.
Okay. So take a few moments.
I'm gonna be doing the same symbols behind her practicing.
All right. So as you begin to cast, back you're trying to follow along with the gestures, and then there is the as it emanates out. There's no magic within 30 feet of you, but you do have to take magic going now.
Let's go.
I say 2 of us go in the front, 2 of us circle around. We don't know what we're gonna find.
What if you went through the trees?
I am definitely going through the trees.
Okay.
Yes, but if anybody wants to join me, or you 3 stay together, then just go ahead.
I'm not very good at climbing.
Yeah, I'm better underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go around back.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Timmy, you stay with the 2.
Timmy, did you do something to him?
We don't want to talk about that.
Oh.
I told him not to.
Yeah.
Did I?
Do you
I really
pass
don't
in
know.
your sleep?
Doesn't everybody?
You might have hot box. Dutch oven.
So
So I want to scout ahead.
So you're headed up to the canopy,
Mhm.
and the 3 of you are just going to walk on through the woods, making your way towards this.
You guys want to
Encampment.
fan out a little bit?
Yeah, at least because I'm not very stealthy, y'all might want to be a little bit to the side of me or something.
Fan out about 15 feet away from each other?
Sure.
Okay, kind of spreading out a little bit. Go ahead and make stealth checks, everyone.
What kind of light we got?
Dim light right
Dim
now.
light.
Maybe you need to be 30 feet away from me.
Does anybody need help?
You wait for me, yeah.
Swear to God, you said it's another natural 20.
It was a natural 1 and a 19.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
1 plus 19 is a natural 20. That's how that works, right?
No.
No,
it's
no.
I
You know
appreciate-
this.
I appreciate your effort, but no. The math does indeed add to 20, but it does not mean a natural 20. Nice try. So, what we got?
12.
10.
23.
19. It just sucks I used a natural 20 on a disadvantage.
Damn.
Thanks to the guidance.
Alright. The balance helps. So you all shift
don't
as
think we
quietly
need
as you
that.
can.
What?
Wiley being incredibly silent as usual as as soon as he hits the canopy, it's just there's one single leaf that just kind of floats down and then it's just silence. The three of you begin to make your way. You kind of spread out, and quickly, Sylvie and Bag, you realize that you two chose the pour 15 feet away. As you're walking through the mud, you both kind of hit this muddy ravines, and you're kind of making that. You're quietly trying to step, not to make the kind of squishing sounds. Tim, he finds a clear path and just begins to walk. He's careful to tuck his chainmail behind him so it doesn't rattle too much. He kind of like holds his hands up against his chainmail so it doesn't rattle too much.
I think we went the wrong way.
As you all shift through, and you come to the clearing up ahead. You do see where it kind of opens up into this probably 50-foot on either side clearing, where there's still trees kind of surrounding it. You can see the banks, the shoreline of the marsh itself, and there's a small boat sitting, kind of resting, anchored again on the shoreline there. In the middle of this clearing, sitting atop this kind of hump, this little hill, there is a hut. This strange hut made of leathers and tarps and other things. In front of it, there is a boiling cauldron. Like a cauldron that's kind of just sitting over this open fire pit that's just steadily emanating that delicious smell. And to the right side of that hut, you see there's a pile. The three of you on the ground can't quite make out what it is. However, Wiley, as you approach through the canopy, you're about 15 feet up, you can kind of take a look at it. It is a pile of spider corpses. Probably 8 or 9 of them.
And that's by the cauldron?
Yeah,
Or
it's
no?
kind of to the side of the hut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hut.
As you're standing here for a moment and kind of watching, your detect magic does pick up some magic. There is a bit of arcane magic coming from within the hut. You detect abjuration magic. You detect enchantment magic. And you detect illusion magic. And as you're kind of watching, suddenly the front of the hut, the tarp that kind of covers the front of the entryway, flourishes open, and you watch as this old crone steps out, standing about 3.5 to 4 feet tall, with a cloak kind of pulled over. This is not any Orn folk that you've ever seen. There's no fur. You see there's this kind of like long hooked nose that kind of extends forward and protrudes down. This very fleshy skin, really vibrant green eyes kind of emanating from beneath the hood. And you watch as she pulls the hood back and reveals she's got this very long, pitch black hair. As she kind of shifts forward, and you see as she has this book that's floating beside her, that's where the enchantment magic's coming from. As she's saying, see here, here's a touch of, I've got the spider's venom, I have the gator's toe. What else do I need? Oh, damn it. She shuts the book, and she kind of makes a gesture, and the book disappears and kind of floats in through the hut, or in through the tarp into the hut. And you hear her shout something. Boro, I'll return momentously. Seems that I've forgotten some mushrooms. Very important. They add extra sugar. She shifts around and kind of makes her way towards that boat. She looks around one quick time. You see as her nose kind of hits the air. I didn't do it. She kind of looks around for a moment, gets into the boat, and pushes off out into the marsh.
Guys, what is that?
What was it?
Make a history check.
Thanks.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
I want to also make a history check.
Mine was an 8.
8. No idea.
Yeah.
21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
Mag, you ain't got a clue. This definitely looks nothing like a spider, like the sister of a spider, like nothing you've ever seen before. Wiley, based on its size, and you won't notice it has some like really pointed ears as well. That's something that I left off. The way the eyes look, the features, the furless skin.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard stories of fairy folk and fae folk that still survived even through the withering, that are immune to its effects. And you garner, maybe this is one of those types of creatures.
Your bride's probably gonna look like that.
This fucking bag's gonna be holding the bag at this wedding.
Yeah.
If they're sisters,
So mean. God.
hey,
Did you
maybe
look at
you
it?
should think about falling in love with people so quickly.
I will not be taking advice from a little youngin' like you.
Okay.
Don't even try me, girl.
You'll regret it. You'll regret it.
Regret hanging out with you right now. Let's go get the fucking book.
There's magic in there, by the way.
No shit, there was a floating book.
I hold my laugh from the treetop.
We should let Bat go first.
Yeah, eat some of this chomp.
Fine.
I pull out a ration. This is getting good.
Me and your big old person. I'm gonna dig 10 feet down and start digging my way.
So
Fuck you guys.
you see his back just to dig a tunnel, and you can see is like every now and again there's this little like where the dirt just kind of rises up as he gets closer and closer to the hut. As you get underneath it and you kind of dig up, make a stealth check for me.
Shit ass fucking Sylvia, touch me. Oh, nice. That's good. That's good. 19.
That is good.
Yeah, thank God.
So as you kind of come to the top and you begin to extend your paws forward and you kind of curve out of the sand, you notice there is something laying on top, like a rug or some kind of carpet. There's just this fabric laid across the ground here at the base of the hut. And so you have to be very careful not to move it too much and draw attention because you don't know what's in here. So you shift a little bit further until you find the edge, and you carefully pull your head up out of the dirt. What you see is inside this hut, it's about 10 to 15 feet on either side, one large post kind of holding the centerpieces together. And you notice there's this bed off to the left-hand side, not really a bed, more of a cot, if you will, made of roughly hewn fabric and blankets and things of that nature. To the right-hand side, there is some kind of small table or desk. You see some vials and small satchels. What appears to be some kind of couple of elixirs or potions, all with weird little labels kind of written on them. You notice between that and the bed, you see the book sitting on a pedestal. This strange wooden totem. And coiled around the base of it is the biggest snake you've ever seen. It doesn't seem to have noticed you with a 19. But you see as it shifts a bit, it looks like it's probably about a foot in diameter and has to be at least 20 to 30 feet long.
Good fucking God. I very carefully go down and... Well, how far is... Do you remember the range of message? Is it 100 feet?
It's
120.
120.
You're within range.
Cool. I'm gonna message back to Wiley, point in that general direction and say, we're gonna need your cunning skills here.
Why? What do you see?
A big fucking snake guarding the book.
A snake.
A leathery snake.
In the hut.
In the hut. It's like 30 feet long.
How does it even fit in there?
It's coiled. It's coiled.
A bunch of fucking morons.
Okay. So it's coiled around the base.
It's coiled around around like the book.
So why don't you just grab the book?
I don't want to fucking touch the snake.
Okay, but if you touch...
Oh, wait. I have an idea.
Okay, I'm listening.
I get it, what you just did.
I try sometimes.
Wait. What if the book's cursed?
It's not like you're reading it.
Okay.
Just grab it and get out. You lure it to the tree line, and then I'll take care of it.
Oh shit, no. You can't take care of this one. It's big. It's really, really big.
That's what she said.
4 guys at the table, and you're the one who uses it. That's what she said.
I mean, we are talking about an anaconda.
Okay. My anaconda don't. Okay. I'm gonna give you the signal. Throw something at the hut. Make it land right outside the hut.
Alright, I'll think of something.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast minor illusion outside the hut and make it a. I'm gonna make it look like that muskrat that we saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you conjure up the muskrat. While you see, it's standing in front of the hut, all of a sudden, it just kind of apparates. The muskrat fisherman from Fog Owl just kind of apparates there. Little fishing rod in hands.
Oh. I can't get rid of this guy.
It's as far away as I can put it. I don't know
How far
I'm gonna
is
have to check.
yeah, you'll have to check and see what the range is on minor
I
illusion.
think it's like
I think it's
30.
I think it's 30 feet.
Yeah, that sounds right.
30 feet.
Okay, yeah. So
That's the signal.
Oh, that's the Okay. I take a silver piece and I want to try to hit the cauldron or whatever is.
okay, make an
with
attack
it,
roll.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That is a. What would I add to it?
That'll be. This is a throw. I guess this would technically be kind of a finesse. So
Okay. Or
dexterity. Yeah.
Okay.
This would be finesse.
Okay. So that's a 19.
19.
Mhm.
19 will hit that cauldron. You, two of you have no clue what the hell's going on.
I'm over there twiddling my thumbs waiting for something to happen.
All of a sudden, you're looking ahead on the hill,
What are
and
they
then all of a
doing,
sudden,
Tim?
you see the little muskrat just kind of appear there, and then you see is something shimmer in the sky, and in like the morning sun, just cling makes this loud clang against the cauldron, and
How about the tree?
as you're watching, then you all see the backside of that hut kind of writhe a bit, and you being on the inside watch as the snake kind of begins to slither out. As it begins to uncoil, it is easily 30 feet long. It is this massive snake, huge. As it begins to uncurl and begins to slither out. So the three of you outside, two of you have no idea what's happening.
That's
you
true.
kind of have a general idea.
Yeah.
You see as it begins to slither out, it makes its way over to this muskrat
Mm-hmm.
and begins to coil around it. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna get up and like very, very slowly make sure all of the snake is gone out of the hut, and then I'm gonna go and use Mage Hand to grab the book.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So Mage Hand reaches forward.
Actually, I don't even have to get out of the hole. Yeah, Mage Hand.
So you kind of, as the
I assume
snake
it's-
gets out, as soon as the tail exits the hut, the three of you watch as the snake coils up and around this muskrat, and then just impacts the ground as it tries to eat it. The illusion fades. You feel the connection break as the dust kind of rises. Mage Hand reaches and it goes to grab the book, and as it gets a hold of it, you notice the leather's made of this strange binding. It has little bits of bone around it, and as it goes to grab and pull it off that totem, it pulls forward. It does not turn loose, and then there is this arcing of electricity that just kind of shoots out from the totem. Luckily, you're far enough away, but within about 5 feet around it, there's this arc of electricity.
Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Take that.
There's this arc of electricity that kind of scatters across the ground.
The book is still there.
The book is still there.
The book did not come off.
It did not come off. Yeah, it's probably going to take a little more force. It's either too heavy for Mage Hand to pick up off the totem, or it's going to take some kind of check to get it loose. It's like stuck out there.
Okay.
Probably that abjuration magic.
I am gonna go and yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go dig under the totem and try to make the whole thing drop on the ground. And then I'm gonna cover the hole back up.
Okay.
Take the whole totem.
I'm gonna take the whole thing.
All right. So 3 of you are watching.
Yeah.
As you go and you begin to dig. It's going to take you a second to dig that hole out to where it's deep enough for that thing to fall. The 3 of you watch as the snake kind of rises its head up out of the dirt and kind of looks around for a moment. Does not notice any of you as it begins to turn and go back towards the hut, shifting in that direction.
Can I see that it's trying to find us? Like with...
Seems like it's looking for something.
Can I... Is it foresty enough to try and camouflage myself with... Okay,
Just
I'm going to
trees.
try and like camouflage my scent with the stuff
With the
around.
mud. So
Yeah.
you walk through the mud. You just kind of quickly cover up with the mud. All right, smart move. So,
Can I use tremor sense to tell when the thing's coming back while I'm digging?
as it's making it, with tremor sense, as it's getting close, it's about to enter back into the hut, but you're almost there. You're almost there. You gonna keep trying?
No. If I see it, if I feel it coming into the hut, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, you feel it's about on the about the time that you can get this totem down, it's gonna enter in.
Yeah, no, I'm not digging it.
All right, so you stop, and it kind of slithers back inside.
I'm gonna throw another coin. I'm gonna throw another one.
Make an attack roll.
Oh god, I'm doing another one of. Oh no, okay, I'll wait.
Okay, that one is a 13 this time.
Just barely misses the cauldron. Sails past the other side and goes skitters into the mud.
2 silvers is all I can spare.
I think Bag is mad at us.
But the circus is, I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. He's not communicating anything.
Snake enters back in and you stop what you're doing.
We saw the snake, right?
Oh yeah, you saw the snake. It enters back in, you feel it writhing around. It's not circling back around that totem again this time. It's circling around the hut a little bit, just kind of coiling around. You can hear it just licking the air.
What do you think he's doing in there?
Cover behind me.
I come down from my treetop and I explain the situation to these two.
Okay.
He might be in danger.
Should we make a distraction?
Yes.
What should we do?
I don't know, I thought you had an idea.
Nope.
We just need to find out what's going on. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to make a big distraction. I don't want the witch to come back.
Timmy, I never tell you to do this.
Yes!
I never tell you to do this. But you might need to use that gift of yours.
How exactly is that going to help us?
Well, you see, as I understand it, snakes have an acute sense of smell. They lick the air and they can smell stuff on the wind.
Okay. So
That's going to raise an alarm.
And you're stealthy and you're fast, right?
I'm not even going to be in the general vicinity.
I know, but if I could send you, you could be the bait and take it somewhere else because you're fast. It can't come in the
Shoot it
tree.
in that direction, it will notice.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll notice. Everybody notices when I do that.
Yeah, so why would I need to go in there?
Because they're looking after me. What are you talking about?
Look after you.
Yeah, it knows where I am.
No, you're going to run.
Where to?
I don't know. Back into the
Look, I
forest.
have a rendezvous point or something.
All right.
I could always send my thorn out again.
How far
and
does
just
that
maybe
go?
use 30 feet.
How far is the cauldron?
About 30 feet.
Good
And
idea.
snap it.
Yeah, whip it.
Okay, I'll whip it good.
Make an
Whip it
attack roll.
real.
I'm gonna.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Bang! It hits the cauldron. The cauldron sloshes a bit, and it sends what appears to be some kind of like brownish liquid. Kind of, it's real thick, whatever it is, and it kind of flops over to the side, hits the ground, and then in your bag you feel the snake with your trim snips curl back around, and it begins to make its way back outside the hut.
I'm gonna go up and cast grease on the floor of the hut,
Okay.
Oh.
and then go back down and continue digging that.
All right. So you kind of poke your head up just in time to watch the tail shift out. You
Welcome.
cover the hut with grease, and then you get back underneath and you begin to dig a little bit faster this time. The totem eventually sinks down as you make a dex saving throw for me real quick, so as not to get clocked in the head with it as you turn it loose.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dex save.
Yeah.
Saving throws, dexterity, dex save.
Yeah. So as you're a bit panicked. You're not thinking about the amount of space that you need in order to fit yourself and the totem in here. As the dirt gives way all of a sudden, it comes flying down. You're gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. It kind of clocks you in the head, kind of hits you. You weren't wearing a helmet this time. You're like, that's why I put that thing on. and it kind of slides down beside you. The snake now makes its way out of the hut, kind of shifting about as it hears this once more. You watch as it slinks over to the side of that cauldron, and it kind of begins to lick around the whatever that fluid was that kind of poured out of the side. It raises its head and it looks towards the woods, towards the forest line. And then it begins to slowly shift in your direction. You have the totem. And as you break it free, as it hits the ground here, you fill the hole up. Yeah, you got a big totem with a book on it. Weighs about 40, 50 pounds. So, what are you going to do with it?
I'm gonna leave it for now and turn around and point back in the direction and say, I got it. What's going on out there?
Who are you pointing at?
Yeah, who are you pointing at?
I'm talking to Wiley.
The snake is on its way. It's moving towards the tree line.
Shit.
You got the totem? You got the book?
I got the totem. I got the whole thing. I couldn't get it. I got the whole thing. It's underground. I need Sylvie to come down here and make sure. I don't know. I got the whole thing though.
So,
What was that?
you do realize we only need
Get
the
in
book.
my hole and
Okay,
come
okay.
down
All right.
all of you, and get Tim to cover it back up.
Okay, but how are we gonna get past
If Sylvie said that's what she said, fucking slap her.
How'd you know?
Get in the fucking hole. And get Tim to pull up.
You guys see the snake it's getting a little closer. It's about 20 feet away from the wood line. You can see where the hole bag left a hole that's just about the right size for you guys to fit in single file.
Oh.
Get in the hole.
Okay.
And crawl. Crawl for your lives.
You all begin. You jump into the hole.
I'm gonna
You
point
jump
again.
into Bag's hole. It's single file. And begin to shift your way towards the hut.
Make sure Tim fills the hole.
Damn, fill the hole.
With
Dirt.
With dirt.
Okay, I thought you were about the other thing. Cover the dirt.
You see the snake at this point as you go to cover it up. It's getting closer, and you see as it turns towards you just in time to see you shove the dirt on top of the hole. As you guys begin to make your way towards the hut, you have no idea what the snake's doing. We're gonna take a quick break.
oh my fucking god.
Guys, I feel a little claustrophobic.
We're gonna take a quick break. So for those of you who don't know, who are joining us, thank you for watching. Thank you for following along. If you want to enter for your chance to win a Midnight Stray Candle Co. Fantasy Inspired Scented Candle, be sure to enter !Foxy Hollow, all one word, into the chat to enter for your chance to win. And with that, we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Holy shit.
So I can detect the magic?
And we are back. So, as you all jump into Bag's Hole, and you crawl your way forward towards the hut, you come to an ending where there's this like spiral of tunnels underneath the hut. You have to look down a couple of different tunnels before you see Bag up ahead. He's scrunched up next to this roughly 2.5, 3 foot tall totem with that spell book resting on top of it. And he's just like,
Detect magic's still going.
it is indeed. There is abjuration magic coming off the totem. And directly overhead, there is illusion magic. And then there's enchantment magic coming off the book.
The book on top of the totem.
Mm-hmm.
He covered up the hole, right?
Yeah.
Up top.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I got the book. I got the totem too, but I got the book. Do we get extra for the totem? I don't know.
Probably not. There's...
Guys, I'm freaking out. That snake was fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're all stuck in a hole, so I'm gonna spend some time burrowing off in a different direction.
Do we have
Maybe have an exit.
There's magic on the book. Do we have any way of getting rid of the magic?
Safely?
The magic
I doubt
on
it.
the book is gonna hurt us, most likely.
Yeah, it shoots out electricity.
Good to know.
It hurts.
And we're,
It
tra-
didn't hit me, but it
we're
hurts.
trapped in a hole with an electric trap.
Just don't touch the book.
Okay.
How do we get the book off the totem, though? We can't all carry the totem through this hole, can we?
What's the totem made out of?
Wood.
We can.
I could carve it.
Yeah, we could cut it down and make it a smaller totem.
It takes
Okay.
some time.
How
do it.
long?
I have no idea.
There's a snake up above us.
Mhm.
We don't know what it's doing.
Well, that's right. So I'm
Can I
gonna
use
totem
tremor
off
sense?
this way, some more to the side.
What's the range of your tremor sense?
15.
15 feet. You don't feel anything tremoring 15 feet from you.
Not within 15 feet of us right now.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, we can break down the totem, and then we can get you two to burrow in what you think is a safe direction, and we just take the whole thing, and we'll figure it out later.
Okay.
All right.
Do you know
Do what I do best.
the approximate weight that that hand of yours can carry?
10 pounds.
Okay.
10. That's right.
Yeah,
I'll
check
keep
out.
that in mind.
Is that true for critters too?
Sorry, what?
Us
Critters.
little critters?
Yep, it's still 10 pounds. Yep.
I'll keep that in mind with trying to carve it down.
Okay. So you're gonna go carve the totem down.
Yep.
You two are gonna be digging a way out.
Okay, yeah. That
What's
way.
wrong? What's
Oh,
wrong?
I touched the book and shut out. I don't know. I didn't touch the totem.
Okay, I'm gonna
It
touch.
touched you when it fell.
Oh yeah, it touched me though, and I'm okay. I'm a little hurt, but I'm okay. Okay, that way.
I think it was mostly your pride.
God, girl, I'm gonna feed you to that snake. Let's go.
All right. So the two of you are beginning to burrow, and you're gonna go ahead and start chopping away at this. Wiley, what are you doing?
Keeping a lookout for the snake.
Keeping a lookout.
Mhm.
All right.
Ready.
Make a perception check for me. Make a.
I'm guiding myself.
What are you using to?
My wood carver tools.
That's right. You have wood carvers.
Yeah, that's what I was happy
So
you
make
said.
a wood carver's check for me.
Okay. Proficiency.
And with that said, I guess while you guys are rolling these, for those of you who did not know, we have had a giveaway tonight. I guess we're going to go ahead and announce the winner for that. Go ahead and have Streamlabs pull it up. Give me just a second. Thank you all for entering in, and for those of you who are still watching, the winner for tonight's giveaway is Wraith PR.
Ooh.
So, congratulations, Wraith PR. We will be contacting you soon about how to pick your candle and where to ship it to. So thank you all for entering in tonight. Thank you guys for watching, and now we'll pick this back up. So, and we'll do this again moving forward, actually. So,
Yeah.
anyways, congratulations again, Wraith PR. Thank you so much for entering, and thanks for watching and supporting.
Yes.
So, what was your
Perception check.
Oh, it was 5.
Yeah.
5?
I see everything.
18.
18?
Yes.
I mean, it's not a terribly wide totem. It's probably about 8 inches in diameter, 7, 8 inches in diameter. You start kind of carving away at it, chiseling it. It does have some interesting markings around it. Just strange runes. You see it's written in a language that you don't recognize. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Can you not
It's
guide?
it's on brand. Can I guide myself or no?
Yeah.
Or is it in the moment?
Well, this is kind of in the moment. This is more of a because you just got yourself on the check. Was it
30.
30? 30.
3.
3. I was like 30.
No.
3. Yeah.
There's
no,
no way
you
of
don't-
getting a 30 with a
you feel
minus
like
one.
You've seen them somewhere, but you can't quite place it. Did you find it?
You found it.
Right, but with that, you take your woodcarver tools and you just make short work of this, kind of carving it down. As you etch and eat into the runes, you do see as there's a bit of electricity that kind of tries to arc out and away.
No,
But as you
stop that!
break
Stop that right now!
as you break the totem in half, the book turns loose and falls.
Let's fucking go!
I can't touch it.
What?
Get it.
What?
Mage hand?
Oh.
Wait, no, not yet. Sorry. Get back!
Okay.
Mage hand?
Mage hand grabs the book, pulls it up, nothing happens.
Puts it in my pocket.
Wiley, as you're watching all this happen, you turn around just in time to see that snake's head around the corner in the tunnel as it is slithering in all your direction. It's about
I'm not good at
25
digging.
feet
I
away
should
from
say
you,
that
and
now.
it is
So
getting
put me in the
closer.
middle.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
As soon as Wiley passes me, I'm like collapsing the tunnel behind us.
All right, go ahead and make a strength check because you're going to try to see how much you can bring down on top of the snake. So,
Can I guide him?
you may.
Fucking hell! Strength is +1. It's a 7.
It's a 7. So you go to carve the dirt as best you can, trying to bring this tunnel down. Man, this is clay. It ain't going anywhere, and that snake is getting closer.
Everybody,
Timmy,
stand
Timmy.
back.
Timmy. Oh no, go.
I run behind her.
Okay, when it gets within, I think it's 30 feet, thunder wave. I'm gonna try and blow it backwards.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
So it gets within, it's 10 feet, isn't it? Or is it 30 feet? Is it 30 foot cube?
It's a
15 foot cube, isn't it?
from south, yeah, 15 foot cube.
Right, so it gets within 15 feet of you, and it is almost filling the entirety of the tunnel that Bag has dug here. It is so thick, and it's just pushing itself through, just muscling its way through.
I'm trying to not necessarily like push it away as much as like do what he's trying to do, collapse it
Collapse the
all,
tunnel.
and just blow as much of that
All right,
down.
it's gonna make the save with disadvantage because it is in a trap. It's gonna be
It's a DC 12.
Let's see, it's gonna be close. No, it's not as close as I thought. It's not as high as I thought it was. It's a 10.
Oh, nice.
So roll damage.
Come on.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna use Nature's Fury and just do maximum amount of damage.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, that's good timing.
So,
All right.
16.
So.
Phew. So 16 damage. Yes. Thunder damage.
As Sylvia, as you conjure this up and that you all watch as there's this burst of thunder. It is loud as shit. As you're all in this enclosed space.
Sorry.
And it thunders out. You hear as the backside, with all the pressure pushing backwards, the snake does get shifted, kind of blown back. It carves through some of the clay and dirt as it lets out this kind of, as it pulls back. The force, you hear the, as it blows all the dirt where you covered the hole at the other end up and just fires it out into the woods. And for a moment, you see as it begins to collapse, all the dirt and everything kind of collapses down onto the snake, burying it, and you feel safe. You feel like, we did it. But with max thunder damage, you see as all the mud and the clay begins to split and crack around you. What are you gonna do?
Fucking dig!
Get out of here!
Have we? So we dug a little bit that way.
Yeah,
in
you
that time.
dug a little bit back the way you were going.
I'm gonna dig straight up.
Dig straight up. All right, so you guys begin to dig. With both of you working together in tandem, you manage to carve a hole out just as the cave just begins to collapse around you.
Guys,
As you
it's
get up and out, you pull yourselves out on the backside of the hut, just in time to watch the hut kind of crumble and fall into pieces, collapsing onto itself. The mud kind of arcing down. You see where there's this large lump of dirt on the other side of it, and you watch as the snake's head crashes out of the dirt as you guys begin to run Are you all gonna haul ass?
Yeah, we're booking it.
Call me a
Fucking
home
booking
wrecker.
it.
It's about to be a chase.
And I want to do silent image of us. And I guess it's got to be pretty far away, like running off into the woods.
Okay. Yeah, because silent image makes it where it moves, right?
Yeah.
You can move. So silent image appears, and it shows all of you begin to run into the woods nearby. It has to make a check to see, and it's with disadvantage, right? Because it makes sound. Or it's physical. To the
Physical.
touch, right?
Yes, physical.
So, in that case, it is. His intelligence is a -5.
Oh my god!
Dumber than the four of us.
It was a decent. It was a decent roll. It was a decent roll, but that reduced it to a 9. So as the creature begins to kind of look towards you, as you guys kind of try to shift out, you're still in the tunnel a little bit, and you conjure up several versions of yourself. As its head, it takes it a moment to get its bearings, and it looks over towards the fake yous running into the woods. It curls out of the dirt and begins to make its way in that direction. And you are all scot-free to run.
Go! Back towards the spider cave.
All right. Well played.
Holy shit, we made it! Oh my god.
Well
Sylvie's
played.
new name is Homewrecker.
I know, what, 2 houses
2
down.
houses.
Way to go.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
That's true. You thunder waved to the last house and blew it to pieces.
And that muskrat has been there
So-
every
Oh no, our
time.
broadcast ended.
Oh no, how did that happen? Oh, we lost service. Darn it. It's coming back up. What has happened to our interwebs?
I don't know. Probably the weather.
Okay. Pause the recording real quick.
Fred said the last thing I saw, you were happy because intelligence was -4.
Is that what someone said? Okay.
So
So,
at the end, yeah.
yeah, so you got to see most of it then. Yeah, so we'll back it up. Thank you guys for
You
filming
recording
some-
again too?
Yeah, it's recording again. Yeah. So thank you guys for following up on that. Sure. Yeah, internet just went out of nowhere. So, anyways, yeah. So I was very happy because it was -4, which means that the snake chases off into the distance. You watch as your fake selves run off. The snake bursts out of the ground and just tears off after the illusory use, preventing your chase. As you all pop your heads up out of the dirt and begin to shift around. And then there was some sort of joke about Sylvie is now nicknamed the Homewrecker because it's the second home that she has destroyed using Thunderwave.
That's my thing!
That's your thing, we found
That's
it.
my thing!
Yeah.
We found who you are.
A home wrecker.
A home wrecker.
So,
I'll wreck your home.
with that, you all begin to make your way back towards the Spider's Hollow, book in hand.
What are we gonna do if this is the wrong book?
Don't fucking say that.
There wasn't any other book.
We will deal with that when we get there. This is the book that was floating next to her head. It's got to be the book.
Okay.
All right.
But we didn't get to try any of that smelly stuff out of that cauldron. It didn't smell good.
It did smell quite nice.
It was a
Look gross, you know.
potion.
So, you make your way back. Travel a couple of hours. The snake has completely lost sight of you. As you bought yourself quite a bit of time by diverting its gaze. Make your way back into the Spider's Hollow. The spiders begin to chitter and writhe and kind of shift in their webs that make this kind of whispering chatter as they see you approach. And a moment passes as you enter into the ruins, and then you see as the air in front of you begins to warp and shape as Ilana takes place in front of you.
Along our walk, could I have flipped through the book to see what potions she might have been brewing in that cauldron?
Make an Arcana check.
Because she told us all her ingredients.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna. Nah, I can't do it now. Too late. God damn it! Anybody want to check what potion she might have been making? It was a natural one.
So,
I can. Is anybody else pretty good at it?
You two are the magic people.
Oh shit!
Sure,
Bodes
sure.
very
I'll
poorly.
try. I'll do my best.
make an Arcana check.
I'll guide
Anybody
myself.
want to assist her? Can I assist even though I failed it? There's no assisting on this, is there?
No,
11.
this is considered her assist, essentially.
Okay.
11.
11? Okay. So you're sifting through the book. You do find quite a few spells. You do stumble across a lot of random notes as well. A lot of these spells, you're having a hard time reading it because the language you don't understand, but you see a lot of imagery that's drawn in here, a lot of interesting shapes and designs. You see depictions of fairy folk. You see some of them, it looks like there's a spell that would cause one to shrink, one to grow. You find some information in there about some that would make a fairy folk puke. A lot of these spells seem more mischievous than anything. And then you stumble across one that looks like it would turn one into a spider, or a frog, or a snake, or anything that you so please, should you be able to conjure it up.
I think that's the one. Do I see anything in there that's similar to Picket?
As you're kind of looking around, you do actually see a few interesting depictions of sprites in here. And you also find recipes. Not for potions, but for food. And something stands out to you as you begin to read through some of these names, like crocodile's toe, and it's not really a crocodile's toe at all. That's the name of some kind of herb. It's found in the forest. Yeah, the small. It looks like she was making cookies,
I think she was just making some cookies.
like some kind of weird cake batter.
Dinner. Might have been dinner. Or
Oh.
dessert.
Now I feel kind of bad because we wrecked your tent. And by we, I mean you. You wrecked your tent.
Wrecker.
This spider better be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if my love has betrayed me.
She might have.
Do evil witches make cookies?
Well, they gotta eat.
They do have to eat. She might not be evil so much as mischievous. However, we had to do it no matter what because we need the astral.
Yes. Let's not forget about the mission.
Thank you. Okay, I'm back in love.
So,
I made a mistake.
as you and Alana takes form in front of you. So, did you bring it to me?
Depends. Where's the astral?
You see as she just kind of, and you watch as another spider comes crawling out of a hollow hole in the trunk of a tree nearby. In its pincers, like in the, or not the pincers, but in the what are the things called?
Mandible.
Thank you, mandibles. Kind of
Nice.
grabbing on to the small astral, roughly the size of a softball maybe, begins to shift out in front of you and drops it on the ground.
Does it seem legitimate?
Make a perception check.
12.
From this distance, looks right. It's giving off the same glow. And do you show the book?
Not yet. Sweetheart, can you get us any more astrals?
She looks. No. It's the only one I have.
The spiders can't find any more.
No.
Well, why not?
It's not something they need.
It was absent, if you don't remember, wasn't it?
I don't even need them. That's something that your kind need.
What do you need?
That book.
We need astrals.
Well, here's you an astral here.
Astrals.
Bag? Let's not get too greedy.
Don't tell me we're going back on our deal, are we, darling?
No, darling, no. Not at all. I'm just checking.
I think I figured it out. He mimics.
He mimics.
Mhm.
He does.
Mimi. God, I hate her. Can you eat her first? Telling all my secrets. Yeah, we got your damn book.
Do you show it?
I think it's. I mean, it's
Sure.
relative.
I mean, come on, lover boy. You're ready for your honeymoon, right?
You procure the book and you show it to her, and you watch as it emanates from your hand. You see a familiar sight. Not a badger hand, but it's this 5-fingered hand, which kind of humanoid, grabs the book from you in the air, just floats and floats back over towards the spider, and opens the book and most excellent. Finally, I'll be able to return to normal again. Thank you. Come back and see me in a few days, and then perhaps we'll talk about this wedding.
Okay.
After all, you are my savior. You see as she turns around and crawls back into the trunk of that tree, all of those spiders kind of curling out and following her.
We should get the astral and go back.
Yeah, where's the
The
astral?
town really needs it.
It's just there on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just better put it down.
grab
Was it the astral?
Yeah, you pick it up, it is an astral.
Let's go.
it. Let's go.
Let's go.
So you don't have any prerequisites for falling in love? None?
I got my ways. I got my needs. I'm a man.
Lots
I'm a
of legs.
badger.
Lots of legs. Hairy legs.
It's the pences.
I could see that.
Don't forget the pences.
So, you all make your way back to Foggy Hollow.
Where are those mushrooms?
You all shift your way back towards Foggy Hollow. Just about, you reach the town just after noon. And as you begin to approach with the astral in hand, you see up ahead of you tendrils of fog. Greenish colored fog is already beginning to slowly seep into the boardwalk, or over the boardwalk and into the town. And as the astral gets closer, as you guys get closer and closer to it, you see up ahead with the boardwalk, you watch as the tendrils kind of pull away, shifting away from the light of the astral.
Whew, that was close.
We cut it real close.
Real close.
Real freaking close.
I'm glad she wasn't lying to us.
Yes.
Could have been real bad.
We had to spend all night in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting the spiders aren't affected by the withering. It's good to know.
About that. That wasn't an ordinary spider. Oh, you said the spiders. Forget what I said.
Running low on beignets.
Yes.
Your blood
I
sugar's
need,
low.
I need sleep. At midday.
Should we find Camilla?
Let's get our money.
Yeah.
We're owed 80? No, just 60.
Do we know if
Send
just
me.
having the astral in the town will
Maybe.
protect it, or do we need to put it back in its place?
Having it in the town will protect
Okay.
things. Like
Six-
it's already protected, but putting it in this, essentially the way that astrals work is they have a radius. Once you get it back to its centralmost point, it will protect all of the town.
I say we replace it before.
You want to climb up and put it in?
Yeah, yeah.
So, as you guys make your way back to the center of town, you see there's already a crowd gathered here. You see this priestess Camilla watches you all. Oh, well, you made yourselves a pack, I see, and it seems that you have right saved us, indeed. I see that you brought the astral back with you.
Yes.
Oh, and right in the nick of time. Right in the nick of time. And you hear as there's this kind of talking and cheering, and people begin to get excited. All that Warren folk here are just really ecstatic that you brought it back to them. And they watch as you climb and place it.
I hold it up.
There's a lot of cheering and laughing. You see as Brevi kind of steps out of the tower amongst all the commotion, steps out of the observatory and kind of approaches you. And, oh, well, thank you all so much. This is wonderful. right in the nick of time too. I was watching the fog creep in. I do say it's gonna be scary. It's getting a little scary. It's getting a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. It's starting to worry me a bit. But here you are.
I think we're done with the maps now, yes? Give them back, or did we pay for them?
I thought he was giving us some maps.
Yeah, they gave you a map of the area,
Oh, never mind.
but he is giving you some maps.
Just curious, but if we were too late, did you have a contingency plan?
They kind of look around. Camilla kind of looks over towards each of you, and well, to be honest, we were just kind of hoping you'd make it back.
Okay.
We don't have enough boats to get everybody out of the town, so some folks left, some folks stayed.
Have you thought about getting a secondary astral that you keep in a safe place as a backup?
Well, astrals are rarities. Don't you know that?
I mean, I know that, but
And honestly, at the moment, we've never needed a secondary one.
It's true.
And besides, wouldn't do you much good anyways. They go dead after some time, you know. As soon as ours gets weaker, then we'll ask for a second one.
My
But then
little
what?
shard still glowing as strong as it was
Yeah,
first day.
that's what I want to check.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that quickly.
Okay.
Boom. No. You said, didn't you call yourself seekers? You don't even know.
Careful! You're talking to the homewrecker.
Make an intimidation.
Oh, that one's okay. God, I'm rolling low as hell. It's a 5.
5. I don't care who I'm talking to.
Of course you don't. I think I love her.
Oh my god.
what's it with you and these old ladies? And,
She's got a tie.
Power.
Brevy kind of, well, the truth is that it takes years for astrals to start losing their power. Decades, sometimes more. But they're very rare, as we talked about, and I mean, it's expensive to hire seekers sometimes, and we don't have any here ourselves, so we just have to catch them as they come by. But the truth is that, you know, we gathered that our astral probably has at least another 15 to 20 years before we'll need another one. So we'll wait a little while longer.
you should probably have a contingency plan.
Or up security.
Yeah.
Build some more boats.
Or put it in
Big
a safer place.
You could also do anything.
You see as Camilla just kind of slams her foot on the boardwalk and just, don't you tell me how to run my town!
Give us our gold.
We're just trying to keep you safe. We cut it really close.
Don't trust Razorbacks.
And eat spiders.
He's dead.
His son is
I don't know,
dead.
this kind of, she grabs out the 60 gold pieces and hands them around.
It was 65.
65.
It was 65.
Make a
It was.
check.
It was
I have
65.
15 and 50.
15 and 50.
Yeah.
Oh, she
15
didn't give
for
you the
Roscoe.
15, did she?
Uh-uh.
So that's
She
right,
stormed off.
Yeah, so 65. She hands it all
I didn't
over.
even
Sorry,
know that.
my
I was
apologies.
just agreeing.
My apologies. My bad, guys. Keep me honest. So she hands out the 65 gold pieces. She's, I need a drink. She shifts over, and before she goes, though, she grabs you, Wilding, kind of grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you close. If you're asking around for things like that, you should
Yeah.
try your luck in Twins Pass.
Twins Pass.
There's some family up there that were down on their luck at one point or another.
All right. Thank you for the point.
Kind of pats you on the shoulder.
Give her a little pat.
So, Brevi kind of,
Was that a
It's a
raccoon
raccoon
thing?
thing.
Yeah. Hey! Sylvie, I think I like you
And
again.
you have thumbs and all.
We got thumbs.
so Brevi kind of approaches and, well, I told you I would give you these, but truth is, like I said, we haven't seen an astral fallen, not from my observatory in months, almost a year, in fact. Seekers stopped coming here looking for information, but I do have these 2 maps. I know there are astrals here, but they're not ones that necessarily fell. They were already found or taken. One was, they were taken by the Blackfoot Marauders in the north. A group of coyotes They're led by a guy they call Grayback. They're the reason for High Home's demise. They stole High Home's astral, which still had at least 30 to 40 years left in it. It was very large. One of the largest ones ever found. They claimed it for their own. They settled in an old fortress.
Do they use these astrals for protection?
Yes. They wanted to establish their own territory, their own domain. So they stole one from High Home and sentenced all those poor people to death. No
pretty
one's
useless.
been brave enough to go take it back. There's also one other. It was retrieved by ship off the coast not even a year ago. And with it, they were about to bring it back. Almost had it to us, in fact. But something happened just before it got to shore. We lost all contact with the ship. We had been communicating via carrier pigeons. But unfortunately, they went quiet and the ship washed up on shore, not far to the north of here, in fact. One group of seekers tried to go reclaim the astral and never returned. It's strange, because even though there's an astral on board, the withering circles around it like a storm. These are the only two I know of. I wish I could be of more help, but they are two of the largest astrals in probably the past 10 years sighted in this side of Orin.
What if the astrals are kind of like a double-edged sword? They attract the withering,
As long as
but
they
also keep it away.
keep it away, then we should be good, right? We'd rather have them than not have them.
I was wondering the same thing. The withering can sense the astral, and the astral's gone, the withering moves in.
Yeah.
Does the withering seem to move with the purpose?
All I know of was what I've been told, and they said that it circles around the ship. It doesn't consume it or take over it. It keeps a radius. So the astral might be keeping it at bay, but my theory is that there's something else on that ship, something else they found that might be drawing the withering to it. They said they found it on an island several miles off the coast. And apparently they found something else there too, but they didn't share that information with me. It's just a theory. But I really, I don't really want y'all to go out there and get hurt or nothing, but I don't want you going and getting hurt. It's just,
But we're seekers.
Yeah, this is what we do.
It's in the job description, I think.
That's what they're paying us for.
My wife wouldn't let me get hurt.
You're married?
I will be.
Oh,
It's gonna get married to a
Congratulations, I think.
witch.
couldn't.
I'm powerful.
I think he's lost his mind.
Well, guess I need to get you a wedding present.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you should all stay in town tonight at least. Over at the Grumpy Gourd.
Would that be okay?
Of course. You're the saviors of the town. I'm sure that the innkeep would happily give you some drinks and room for free.
There we go.
Compensation.
Perfect. Thanks, Brevi.
Of course. I'll be on the lookout tonight in case something else comes up, but this is your best bet right now.
I love a good mystery. The ship intrigues me.
The ship.
Yeah, it's close to the north, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to the bar and talk about this?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah. And double up on security. Maybe trim the branches up above the.
You kind
The
of,
astral.
yeah. Camilla's already placed somebody else in charge. And she kind of turns around. And you see as the rather rotund Bobcat kind of shifts out and kind of, man, I hate this job. And he watches, he plucks a beignet out of a satchel and he takes a bite of it. Oh, welcome back. Thank you for your service.
Well, thank you for your beignets.
And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for entering. For those of you who entered the giveaway, thanks for entering. And for those of you who are catching this on YouTube or in a later broadcast, thanks for watching. And if you want to enter for your chance to win stuff in the future, give us a follow and you'll get updates when we go live, and we'll probably be doing more giveaways like this in the future. I know next Monday, we will be starting back our Winter Wilds group, and next Tuesday will be the last day for this stint of Foxtail. But thanks to all of the very positive reviews that we've gotten of this, and thank you to all of you who have been commenting and sharing and pushing this content. We're going to bring it back. Not sure when yet, but we are going to bring it back. And if you want to get updates on when it's going to come back, go follow us on Instagram at Blue Cottage D&D, and we'll keep you up to date with that. So, with that, have a good night, and thanks for
Till
watching.
next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We can do a raid too if you want.
Oh, yeah, if you're still in, let's do a raid. Why not? Yeah, let's see who's in
not?
raid.
Yeah, let's raid.
Conquer, pillage.
Take over the